There we go. Are living. Are live. It do be happening. Need to go to my own YouTube channel to get the link for some reason. do. Copy this. Do. This up so I can actually post the videos in chat this time. I was a little bit smarter for once. Also need to put the link in this server. That's the right one. Yeah, that's the right. I know what I'm doing. It's. Oh, no, that's the wrong. Yeah, I mean this one. Go. Maybe I'll have a fancy graphic for this at some point. I sure don't right now. I'll leave it up so that's black screen. For the right ones, right? Yes, it sure is. Okay, I'm actually prepared, kind of, sort of, for one. We love that. I just want to put week 7 on the thumbnail. I'm silly. Everyone please ignore that my thumbnail says week 7. I'm silly. Oh, whoops. Again. There we go. Hello, hello. Welcome, Dapper. Welcome, welcome. Oh. Oh. Give a minute for everyone to start loading in. Hey, that's +1. Welcome, welcome. I remembered the background music this time, guys. That's a miracle. I'm bopping to it, which is maybe counterintuitive for like actually being entertaining on the stream, but it's fine. Oh man. Either way, welcome everybody. I hope everyone had a great day, had a great night, have a great, I don't know, everything. Excuse me. No one point out the thumbnail. I'm going to say it in hopes that someone does to spark a conversation. But no one point out my typo on the thumbnail. It's fine. Oh, boy. Excuse me. These are the moments where I almost wish I had a webcam, because then I could be slightly... Oh, not that I don't have one, it's that I refuse to be on one, but I could be slightly more entertaining when I'm just sitting here waiting. I'm going to stop yapping now. I'm just yapping nonsense at this point. That's what I do anyway, though. Fair enough. Anyways. So, we are here for week 6 of the UNPL Watch Together. I see there's actually some people in chat, so I'm just going to start instead of yammering, I was trying to say there, yammering on pointlessly for another 5 minutes, because I don't know what to say. But as you can see on the screen, these are our matchups. As per usual, I tried to pick someone that we didn't watch last week, for the most part. So, with that being said, we have Arc versus That's +1. Excuse me, and actually, wait, did I watch That's +1? No, because I watched Dapper last week, that's right. I watched, yeah, sorry. I didn't watch either Arc or That's +1 last week, so I just flipped a coin, and we landed on That's a +1, so we're going to watch that video. For Jeremy versus Orison, I believe I watched Orison last week. I did, because it's Brett, the Stoja Key video. Watched Orison last week, so we're going to watch Jeremy. Grum versus Baldy. We didn't watch Baldy last week, so we're going to watch his video. Zand and Dapper. I believe I watched both of them, so I did another coin flip, and we landed on Zand this time. So I'm sorry, Dapper. No Dapper video this time. I'll come back to mine in a second here. Ruppy versus Tornado. I believe I chose Ruppy this week. Golden Guy and Emerald Miner. We're going to watch Golden Guy's side. And then lastly, I mean, we did watch Mr. TJP last week, didn't we? Did we watch Arts? Oh, we watched Arts as well, right? So I believe that was another coin flip land. I did this earlier today to actually be prepared, and then I forgot half of the reasoning. Maybe I should write these down. Maybe I should act like a professional for once, huh? Rigged? It can't be rigged. I watched yours twice already. But yeah, as for my battle, Jakib has not posted his video, and I feel weird watching my own game on stream. Watch TJP real. I think I chose TJP. I think. Yeah, I did. I believe I did. If not, we'll go there. You'll thank me. Understood. Yeah, so I'm thinking I may just skip me and Jakib's battle, because I don't know. It feels kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, egocentric to be like, look at my stream, guys. Come watch my video on my stream. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. If y'all want me to like play it, I will. But that's just my thought process. So just yell at me if that's not what you want. But that's the plan as of right now. Right. I think with that being said, we can just kind of dive on into these. My voice doesn't give out. Jeez. That's fine. Okay, cool. Up to you. Fair enough. Yeah, I just feel weird putting my own video on my own stream. It's like, if y'all want to go watch it, I'd appreciate it. But, you know. That being said, pardon me. We have our first video up, and I need to switch to the other. Go. I will also turn off the background music. Perfect. All right. Our first video up is going to be That's a +1. Apparently I'm not subbed to somehow. I swear I subbed to you already. I'm confused. Oh, well. Oh, boy. Either way, let's go ahead and give it a start.
What is up, everybody? We're bringing you guys. I
am
this is week
going to
6 of the
just do that.
UNPL going against
That's how I start all of my videos. What week is it again? I think it's week 6. Ooh, I immediately see double focus sash. I'm pausing just a moment to look at the sets here. I love double focus sash. I'm a big sash fan. That is a little bit weird having your focus sash on Zoroark when you have like sand. I assume this is probably your lead in that case. Otherwise, you just have to be so careful about when you actually bring out the Zoroark. I do love the double sand though. I can definitely respect double sand. Eject button Hippo. So, and then of course we have the classic red card Mimikyu. Probably for like Zarude. I guess it could be for Hariyama too. Those are the main setup targets? Setup mons I see on the team? I mean, I guess kind of Regigigas. Alright, I'll let it play now.
Man, their team's actually like super ridiculous. They have Zarude, they have Iron
I agree.
Regigigas. This is like actually kind of ridiculous. What are you really leading with? I don't think I have that many good matchups in it. Gigas. Mimikyu might be one of our best answers into that. I think they might be leading.
Why is Gigas actually good here?
Swampert, do I care? Do we just trade rocks with that? I don't really want you to get rocks. I'm actually going to lead with Toadscroll. I think Toadscroll's probably fine. I want to disguise my
Toadscroll
probably as my Mimikyu this game.
We just have to be really careful when we send out Zoroark so we're not messing up our own focus sash.
Let's start this one off. I have roughly the same 6 I had last week, but we're using Toadscroll this time. I think Toadscroll is actually like super freaking amazing. I used it in the very first week, and I don't think I've used it since. Yeah, the mon is actually just like a lot of fun to use. It gets a lot of really good coverage moves. It gets access to like Rapid Spin. We're not even using Rapid Spin. I don't think Iron Mothra's Toadscroll. Like, I'll take this. Like,
you know, I can respect that take. Toadscroll is a weird mon because like I don't know. It feels like it wants to be supportive, but then it has the whole Mycelium Might thing. So like, its support moves are buffed, but they're also so slow, and it's not like it's decently bulky. At least on the special side, kind of like Tentacruel, but you know, it's weak to a lot of things. I don't know. It's a weird mon. I think when you use it kind of more offensively, it gets to shine, in my opinion. Let's see if it actually gets to do anything here.
What are you gonna do? 5 fiery dance me or something? Like, we got that EP baby out here. What are you gonna do here?
What are you gonna do? Fiery dance me is peak.
That might be Sash Moth. Like, honestly, it might be. It might be like some sort of a choice set too. I just U-turn.
I feel like you just always go Zarude here, right? So you don't get blown away.
This is a modest toad scroll, so I don't know if we do outspeed. But this is stabbed earth power. That big damage. Toxic spikes. Cool.
Ooh, T-spikes.
That works, honestly. Like, Exodrill's our main sweeper. So let's see what we get out of this. Are you sashed? Because, like, I could just rapid spin this. That's really frustrating. Because, like, right now, I could just rapid spin and I'd, like, basically win the game. I wonder if they're going to read that rapid spin and pivot to the Giratina then. Because I can just do that. Because I don't have rapid spin. I can pivot in T-Tar. I don't really mind the pivot in T-Tar here. Because you'll just get KO'd. And I get to keep my sash. I mean, no, I'll keep my sash. What are you going to do?
That's a solid play.
You go bug buzz it. You don't even get bug buzz. You're not even a real bug.
Yeah, you just preserve the sash for later. Although with T-spikes, you're only kind of preserving it, I suppose, but...
Alright, T-Tar. Good poison. Good job. Sandstream, so that thing's going down. Let's click U-turn here. U-turn. There it is. Hey, that's absolutely okay. Absolutely acceptable. Now, the mon I think they're coming in with is Giratina, so I could have clicked...
Would you go Giratina on T-tar, though? T-tar is going to do a lot. Like, I know you can just burn it or something. This has got to be Zarude here, right? I feel like this is a Zarude play. I guess Swampert.
Not having spinner's gonna be dicey. I think it's one of the things. Well, I do have a spinner. I have Exodril, so it's not like I don't have one. But yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna get some rocks up. I think that's gonna be the play. Just be able to pin that moth. We have what is it? The smooth rock on this T-tar. So here's the Zarude.
Yeah, it is Zarude. Okay, cool.
Do I care about that?
Oh, cool. No nicknames on the other side. Sad.
I believe that it does.
I don't care who it is. If it's the person we're watching or the opponent, they lose points if they don't have nicknames. That is a crep rule that has no relevance to anything.
Okay, but then what do I want to send out after? Right now, Zork is disguised as Mimikyu. So you turn against that. I could counterpin. I don't really want to do that. Exodrill's not bad into this guy because Sash is broken. I think I'm gonna actually just get up a Stealth Rocks. I think that's okay. Like, I don't really know what I want to pivot to block CC. No,
yeah, we don't really have any Zarude switch-ins here.
You don't need the Thunder Wave to do anything weird. I just need to get my rocks up. Like, rocks are gonna actually be really important for the match. Like, we basically just got KO on Iron Moth. So I do be liking that.
We do have to be careful here, though, right? Because if it double Trailblazes, it outspeeds Drill even in the stand.
Should be able to stop the sweep.
Right. I mean, we do have Mimikyu, yeah. It is a bit of a shame to lose T-tar, but I suppose we still have Hippo to make sure the sand goes up.
I think I was made to outspeed like Booster Moth, so like I should still outspeed this guy. If you're gonna Trailblaze me again, I think that's fine. I would just go into the Mimikyu, and then I would just let you hit me Swords Dance and start sweeping. I think though that I'm gonna go for the Dragon Tail just in case they do something weird. Yeah, this is fine. So Mimikyu, this is why we have the contingency plan of the Mimikyu built in here. That's the reason why we have it. Because you're just trying to sweep me straight up with just Toxic Spikes. I mean, I could honestly just even go into like Zoroark right now. I could go into Toad School right now. I think those are both viable options, but I think the Mimikyu is fine.
Yeah, I mean, Mimikyu makes more sense, I feel. You might as well preserve your other sashes for later, right?
Like, what happens? You bring in Swampert, I pin, you bring in Moth, you get KO'd, you bring in Giratina, I outvalue a lot of these. I think I will SD.
I was really hoping to see funny Woodhammer for the Swampert. I don't think you need it, but it's just funny. It's tech.
I think we hit all of their mons with play from here.
I always forget that this mon gets just like every move.
I could be super wrong. This might be a game loss for me. No, does that not work? I learned today that I lose.
Oh no!
Whoa, I didn't know that. I would have just hit him. Damn, that sucks.
Although we probably still live, right?
I win something every day. Do I just lose the match now? That's kind of lame. Swords Dance is okay here. Woodhammer.
I really hope you don't lose the match now.
My best play here. Wow, that is like so bad for me. I didn't know that worked like that.
I don't think I knew that worked that way either. Like, oh, fair enough. Knockoff's interaction with so many different items, it's like, I don't know, it doesn't seem consistent. Am I crazy? Am I the only one? It feels consistent with what procs and what doesn't when you get like knocked off.
So I don't know if you have one. Sandstorm turns are 3 left.
This is not the first game today I've seen that's been Toxic Spike's Sandstream chip. This time we're kind of doing it to ourselves.
Has to be Toad Scroll, I think. Toad Scroll would have been nice to break the Swampert, but
That is a shame. We kind of just lost Mimikyu for nothing here. Definitely a shame.
Trailblaze Encore knockoff. Full set. I bet they have a fighting move juice in case they need it. Honestly, I can just come back in here.
Tumon's dead already is not ideal. We do have an Excadrill, so we can absolutely still come back. But
I mean, that's our best shot, right? I think that's probably the best shot. Yep. All right. Probably gonna lose Toad Scroll this turn. We might not though. If your only move is like, I don't know what you're gonna use, but like Sludge Bomb should get the KO here.
but Knockoff's gonna do a lot, right? Zarude is very strong.
Can you get 6-stock, please? Please don't 6-stock me. Yeah, let's see what happens. If I can get in with like Excadrill, I think I have shots. The problem is that Hariyama, I think. think Ariam's gonna be a problem. I was actually saving Mimikyu to actually deal with that. I just didn't know the red card worked with knockoff like that. I had no clue that's how the interaction worked. Because like if you
The more
knock off-
you
like,
know.
I guess like if you were to U-turn into like a red card or something, I guess like it would kind of work like that. It would go before the U-turn hit. So I don't know. I thought it was weird. I guess it makes sense. Like you know, like if you knock off a sash, the sash still works if you were to get O-code. I thought it worked kind of like that.
Trust me, I agree. It's confusing.
So that's cool. Oh my god, he's just not dead. All right, so is that policy? Holy moly! He just, like, super gets swept by
Oh.
I guess that's just game, you know.
That's kind of insane. Oh my gosh.
It cost me all my resources to not lose to this thing. I think. And that's
It
just-
will die to the sand eventually.
Holy moly. Last turn sandstorm, so we're gonna be.
Oh,
think we're
well.
gonna be doing whatever. That's just ridiculous, man.
You have to go Hippo after and sack it, right?
If I win this,
You can't sack Hippo, I don't think.
Yep, you have the DP.
Oh, it's got Drain Punch too. Oh.
Okay, so policies are rude. We definitely just send out Hippowdon, I think.
How do we come back from this?
What are they gonna do? Hit me, and then I'll go in. No, I can't do that. I have to just go right into Zorark.
I mean, yeah, we do have our other Sarsh, don't we? Sarsh?
Problem?
Our other Sarsh, I just said. Other Sash.
You know that this is Zorark.
The Zerd is wild. I love this set. This is awesome.
Hey man, I don't make the rules here.
I am like the #1 like Trailblaze weakness policy fan. So I love this. This is peak.
His policies were used literally all of his tricks. If you want to swap and make me break my sash and come back in later, you probably just win. But like, I have to get. Wow, no drain punch.
Not
Weird.
and not drain punching there. Very strange.
Very surprised no drain punch. Maybe, oh, they knew I was gonna go ground tear or something. Maybe. No, we just get the big counter. Cool. So raid boss down. It took me 4 of my Pokemon, and that's a lot of them.
Sarsh indeed.
What is it? They have Swampert.
The magical focus Sarsh.
Vegas. Honestly, that's a board state that I can win against with Excadrill. It is. Excadrill outspeeds everything now, so that's valuable. Zorark outspeeds most of them, unless they have like a weird scarf.
Alright, it's already time for random tangents with Crep. I don't know why I noticed this, but the lighting here on Zoroark makes it look like Zoroark is wearing pants, and that's just funny to me. That's all I have to say. I never noticed that weird kind of shading.
Yeah. Cool. Moth goes down. Yeah, it doesn't work like that, buddy.
Why did we send out Moth there?
Pad the numbers. Pad the numbers.
Why didn't we save it as a sack for later? Did
Carry me home, country roads.
we just forget rocks, maybe?
Swampert's not bad, like at all. If I can, but the good news is no matter what.
Little strange. Little strange.
Zorark, that'd be really, really cool. Yeah, we'll see what else happens here. Giratina, yeah, I'm gonna night days this. Like, what are you gonna do, Shadow Sneak me? That's not even bad, but then it shows me their physical, you know? Damn, that is an Uber. Oh my gosh.
I love how giant
Let's go game.
most of the Ubers are.
Shadow Sneak potential. Hex, they're scarfed. Okay.
Ooh, Scarf Hex is kind of cool. Scarf Hex with the T-spikes? That's super cool.
Scarf Giratina is definitely a choice.
Very, very
I have
cool.
one shot at this. If I send this out, I set my Sandstorm.
I think you have to go Hippo here, right?
The
double rocks is kind of funny. Double rocks, double sand.
Hex, and then it's up to Exo to sweep all your mons. That's my only out, right?
Girl doesn't Oko Swampert though, right? Unless you get like an SD up. And is there ever a turn you get a free sword stance up in this game?
I'll definitely yawn. I think yawn's fine. If you do pivot, like that's fine. I'm just worried about coverage versus that Giratina for the.
I guess with the yawn potentially if they hit you here.
I wish I could save my Zorark who's pivoted to this guy now.
Yeah, I think that this is definitely his best play, I think. Really scary end game here, though.
If you pivot in like Swampert, you have to come back.
Very,
into
very
Zorark.
scary.
Swampert cycles in on a yawn. I might just click yawn until this guy's dead, honestly, because I'm not that afraid of Giratina. Is he gonna? I mean, he has Earth Power. Hex is fine. Yep. Oof, that's so much damage.
Oh, I'm talking about it's faster, duh. It's so much damage. I mean, I know it was
It's
poisoned.
the hardest carry of all time. If I can get like one more KO, I'm a pretty happy guy. Yep, they're just gonna come back in Earth Power. Like that's the idea. But if I eat that Earth
Yeah,
Power,
here's
a single
Swampert.
point more of damage, I can win the game.
If this is full Fizz Def, does it live?
So they have to like fodder all their mons and then come in after the sand turns are done. That's like the idea. And I'm just gonna pivot back.
I feel like it might. Like, this is a Swampert. It's pretty bulky.
I might have to flinch him out. Oh, yeah, we need this KO. I was gonna say I want to double dip my Terra, but like I can't Terra this. Let's go. +2 soft sand, adamant, Excadrill. Do we KO? Like that's a lot of damage. So I wish I had those 52 points in Spadef right now versus that Giratina. I wonder how much damage Earth Power does. I don't think Excadrill is KO'd by like a raw Earth Power because they're scarred. I think. I mean, my Zork has.
We have to have an answer for this drill, right?
Swampert and Hariyama, the mons that might be able to eat this. This is +2 soft sand. Yeah.
Never mind. Swampert is big dead.
That 30-20-20 spread. So you got to give me a couple more mons. If you have like Wide Guard to stall out Earthquake turns, you're an absolute Chad, by the way. Hariyama and like Regigigas get it. I've always thought that tech was cool about waiting out like sandstorm turns against like extra drills, or same thing in rain. If you're afraid of like surfs.
Does Gigas? I don't remember how bulky Gigas is. And it doesn't kill with slow start active though, right? I mean, I guess if you're like the funny like protect thing,
I think I could flinch out that
what's it called? Guy. The thing. My brain will catch up eventually, I swear. This guy, Regigigas, that's the mon. Wait a sec, this isn't week 1 EDC. Hey, someone did that already. You can't blame me for that one. That's not my job. Welcome either way, though, Common. Welcome, welcome.
I'm gonna look that then. Alright, just curious. Yeah, I mean, I just gotta click Earthquake, right? So, I just wanna see what are my options here. 2 turns on Sandstorm. Am I really that afraid of this? Because I could Rapid Spin it, is what I was thinking. And if I were to Rapid Spin it, you could hit me with a move, but then I'd have the speed to bully the Giratina for the rest of the match. This is fine. He's going Ground Terra, like massive fighting damage. I think that's fine. I should be able to get a KO here. This is his Terra. Still running more calcs on this Giratina.
Stab it may kill. Oh, if we're not super bulky, we just don't.
Nice.
Yep. Excadrill is such a messed up mon.
Oh man, so like I'm looking at the Giratina here. He's taking a couple ticks of rocks damage. 85 is the low roll on my Earthquake. Dude, is Excadrill gonna complete the full comeback? We were down by 20 in the 4th quarter. In the 1st quarter, we were down by 20. We came back. You have Giratina and Hariyama. I'm just gonna run some calcs. Hariyama's gone.
You're getting closer, Common. If you keep cycling through, you'll get to the right league eventually.
Did you just send out Giratina and just try to like fight me right here? No, you don't. You send out the Hariyama and let it go down. Okay, send out Giratina. All right, we're gaming. We're gaming now. I have a good chance to get the KO here. It was 85 on the low roll if there were no investment in like bulk, but I have to just send it. I'm just gonna get a crit. It's okay. EQ baby, let's go. Yes! Oh, I told you!
He actually gets the crit. I wonder if that mattered. I don't know. I wonder how much defense that Giratina had.
MVP numbers. Yes. Excadrill Gaming. Oh my goodness. Who needs an Uber?
That's pretty much.
You better not be like Scarf Hariyama, bro. I'm gonna be so mad.
Scarf Hariyama is unhinged.
Fiending, like, be so mad if you're like Scarf Hariyama. Just do it. Put me out of my misery, bro. Nah, we got it. I think. Come on. Oh my gosh.
What a comeback.
I did it. I'm the best.
Excadrill is such a messed up Pokemon.
I made a mistake, and I came back and won. Holy moly. Go check out my opponent's side of their game. I need to see how they cooked up that root set. And you know what? I've been on a bit of a tear in the UNPL lately.
You have been.
Start of a playoff run. I think we have 2 more weeks left in the regular season, and man, Sam just cooks so well. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this.
He really has had like an insane comeback. I super respect it. Sometimes you just have to let an Excadrill carry you, and that's all you need. Not carry, you know what I mean. I don't mean literally carry him like you couldn't win without it. I just mean sometimes you just, you know, you get your mons in the right position, you just simply win the game. That's how Pokemon works. I'm gonna stop yapping now. With that being said, guys, 1 second. Briefly do this. I kind of sort of fixed not being able to type in my own chat. Everyone, this is the video we just watched. And that's +1 there in the chat. Make sure everyone's going over there, giving it a like, giving it a sub, leaving a comment behind. It's actually got quite a few comments over here. Dang. Love that for you. Awesome, awesome. Let's add another one. Spoiler. Excuse me while I go silent, because my brain does not work for typing and talking at the same time for some reason. Oh, I can bring this back. There we go. All right, perfect. So again, everyone make sure to click that link in the chat. Go give a like to That's a +1. Make sure you're subbed. Leave a comment behind. Absolutely deserves it. And of course, do the same for his opponent. And I need to hide the screen again for 2 seconds. I want to actually open up Ark's video really quick to see if there is a team builder. I'm just curious if that crit mattered. Oh, perfect, right here. Oh, there's no stats. Shoot. Did we get the EVs at any point? 1 second, everybody. Darn, I don't think we get the EVs. Okay, never mind. I don't know if it mattered. That is fine. Oh, don't reveal that page. That's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, we're back. I can stop being secretive. Well, in that case, let me close this. And we are on to our next one. We have Jeremy and the Springfield Starmies. Up against I was trying to remember who it was. He says it right here. I'm blind, guys. Up against Orison. So let's see what Jeremy's cooking. 1.5 playback.
Welcome back to week 6 of the UNPL. We're playing Horizon this week. We've got the Alga Origin, which is super scary.
Horizon. It is Horizon, isn't it? I just say everything wrong, guys. It's fine.
Terra Captain, Uniclus, and Basket Legion Female, both of which did super well in his match last week, and both of which I kind of expect to come this week. He also has Incineroar, good Intimidate Pivot, also good Dark Resist, and a good Ghost Resist. I think those 5 are pretty definitely coming. Horizon's team doesn't have a ground immunity outside of air balloon. And his only ground resist.
Why would I do a watch party for that one? I was in that one, Common.
And Comfey also kind of looks good as a revenge killer into Darkrai and Giratina with Triage Dragon Kiss. But Comfey's pretty weak. It also really struggles. Had I brought something like Festivity, it struggles with Heat, kind of struggles with Iron Treads. So I'm not really sure what the 6th is going to be. It could also just be something like Registeel.
There we go.
I don't really expect Clodsire, just because a lot of stuff in my team kind of takes advantage of it. And Poison Jab, Earthquake.
Skip my heart a little bit now that I'm not looking at my phone because I had someone DMing me. It's fine.
So,
all right, we get a little preview here. Love the double scarf. I should be like a scarf trick Rotom here. Probably for the Incineroar. Although, do you want to give Incineroar a scarf against you? That's actually kind of not great for you. Kind of not great into Giratina and Treads and stuff. I'm also assuming without actually seeing what he's brought. So that's just a guess. I do advertise that I've completely unhinged and uninformed take, so it's fine. It's on brand. Scarf Darkrai, pretty standard stuff, though. I love the Choppleberry. Love me a nice Resist Berry. Salt Vessel and Mamola. We're going to Mirror Coat something today. It's probably Basket Legion. Actually, it might be Dialga. And, of course, the ever-present problem that is Terra Iron Hands. This mod is so good. It's borderline, I'm sad it's allowed to Terra because it's too good.
the fact that we have Clear Amulet on...
It's totally not me being salty because I lost to it critting me. It's fine.
You want to make sure that Intimidate, Parting Shot, all of those things don't do anything to us. There's no Registeel, and there's no Taurus. And Basket Legion is Terra Water, so we'll have to be worried about that. But if
I was going for big nuke Basket Legion.
He loses his stab adaptability on Shadow Ball. So if I didn't see Clodsire, I was going to leave with Rotom Heat. I kind of want to anyway.
Oh.
Because we can always go into Aloe if they lead Basket Legion. And I think against anything else, we can just immediately trick. We're probably going to get more Scarf soon on Rotom Heat. It was pretty much only for, well, it was for...
Yeah, it's crazy good.
So,
like, having that much bulk
Basket Legion lead.
on realistically on both sides, because I know it's Spadef looks mediocre, but if you just invest it, it lives anything. Letting it be any type at once is just a little bit insane.
Which is not great.
Basket Legion lead.
Let's go for a Volt Switch. Let's see how they play. Probably the safe play for them is to go hard into Clodsire. They're thinking about it. They may be Scarf. If they weren't Scarf, then they, of course, we're going to switch right into Clodsire.
I feel like if you lead this, it kind of has to be a Scarf here, right?
Clodsire, it's going to be a little bit annoying. Just because... Okay, cool. So they now know that we are...
But they just let it take that much chip.
If they're not Choice Scarf, then of course they won't. We're going to go into Aloe here, and then we'll be able to tell whether they're Scarf or Specs. I think it's almost anything one or the other. So, does...
Absolutely nothing.
That looks like not Specs. We're gonna
I'm in the chat. Well, welcome.
Into Clodsire.
For some reason, your name is not showing up.
Hands, but if they're flip turn, that's a little bit annoying, but let's make the risky double here. I think he's going to switch into Clodsire, which means we get to go into hands. Ancient one. That's a... Dialga.
Hello, Dialga.
Okay, well...
I love that Mons actually have to look up at Dialga and like the other origin forms. It's so funny to me. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but it's so funny to me.
Drain Punch.
Or Poison, gotcha.
It's Basket Legion. But we can assume that they're probably Scarf, based on the fact that they stayed in.
I mean, you can't go Basket Legion now either. You can't risk taking a Thunder Punch with all that chip.
They don't really have a super safe switching here. I mean, if they want to go Incineroar for the Intimidate, Optimism. What is that? Claude die. All right. So we're gonna Terra.
Claude.
We'll also find out if this
Friend.
Claude is physically defensive or specially defensive. Drain Punch is not going to do much. If they're specially defensive, Drain Punch into Earthquake should kill. If they're physically defensive, then it won't. It should do around 85%, depending on the investment. We'll see if their helmet too. Ooh, that looks like physically defensive.
That did nothing.
And their helmet.
It is helmet. Okay. We
Quick to a KO here.
we have found the kind of sort of not really Iron Hands check.
Maybe they'll go Serena, but we can heavy slam the Serena. And Earthquake is just a big problem for them in general. Earthquake is going to do well over half. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Stealth Rock. Okay, we've got.
Ooh, was that the
Treads
play there?
To deal with that. Heavy Slam is not going to take this out. I could totally see a Serena double here, but Serena's not doing too much to us, and if we can take this Clouds out, that'd be great. That opens up Rotom Heat a fair amount, because then they don't have the ground. They don't have the ground to switch into Volt Switch. But at the same time, now that they know that we're Scarf, or if they're Scarf, they know we're Scarf, so then they'll know that the rocks are going to be pretty good for them.
Horizon is really behind in this early game here. I'm interested to see how this plays out, because if he can pull it back from here, that's going to be pretty crazy.
So Poison Iron Hand to pick up a kill here.
I feel like he's kind of put himself in a really awkward spot, losing Claude and having basically no health left on the Basque Legion already.
Basque Legion's at
It's a tough spot.
40% maybe.
Jeremy's playing very well, as always. Nothing new there.
Probably Serena, but if we have Ice Punch, that's pretty risky for them. So I'm not really sure what they do. So they go back into Basque Legion, and then I would expect to probably see a Terra here. Basque Legion. Surf only does 50%. If they Terra Water, can they take us out?
Ooh, excuse me.
Earthquake will remove this from the game, but this is still really good against Incineroar. It's still also really good against Valiant.
Yeah, I don't think you take the chip. You have the safest switch in ever with Olamomola.
Because if that Clodsire was Water Absorb, then that was kind of the answer to the Yellow. Hopefully they just Terra Surf. Are they gonna flip turn? So they do Terra.
There goes Olamomola, just sitting there and refusing to die.
But they're kind of at the point where Ghost Foods and Dark
All that Mon ever does.
Let's see if they go for flip turn. Surf would of course be the best case scenario here. Surf. Yep. Great. So this is not gonna do too much to us. And then we can now go for flip
What is that chunk?
That was a crit.
Ah, that's why. That explains it.
Let's go for flip turn. Because I think we might be at the point where Rotom Heat's not like super useful, because we've got Scarf Dark right here. Dialga's gonna come in here, take extremely little damage from this flip turn. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to tell anything about this. Dialga Origin does 5%.
Chip.
He's max HP. Iron Treads. Earthquake's not gonna take him out. Darkrai Focus Blast also won't. Maybe it's time to go into. I think going Treads and clean Rapid Spin is what we want to do here. We could just go for Earthquake. We don't really want to mess around with this. But getting rocks off is super nice. We definitely don't want them to be getting them up and keeping them up. They also can't really do much to us unless they are Earth Power. Does Earth Power take us out? Earth Power, max special offense, still should not take us out.
Imagine they would be Earth Power here, right? Between hands and treads. I think they kind of have to be.
If they're Fire Blast, that could also do a bunch to us. Hopefully we did just get rid of treads for nothing. Earth Power.
Yeah.
We should live this.
No. Oh. We do not, in fact, live this.
Losing our treads is great. Getting rid of rocks is nice, but I'm not sure that was completely worth it here. How much does Earth Power do to Terra Poison Hands? Not enough. And now we can Earthquake that, I think.
The answer really is simply not enough. How much does this do to Iron Hands? Not enough.
Know that Iron Treads are really good.
That is always the correct answer.
It was something that, of course, was big threat just because they don't have a ground immunity. But let's go for a Drain Punch here. Earth Power. It's going to do a bit.
Ooh, that's a lot.
A decent amount of health back with Drain Punch. That's a lot of health back. They will be able to take us out here if they go for another Earth Power.
Like you have to Draco here, right?
Draco. And I think that we can now potentially get rid of this with the Volt Switch. It's going to be close. We can always go to Aloe later. If they read this and go for Draco, that'd be a good play on them. But I don't think they will. Dragon Ball. It's going to do it.
I mean, close enough. That's almost a Draco.
Okay, Volt Switch should take this out, though. Dialga is a...
Yeah, losing Claude is very unfortunate here.
Dragon Pulse did quite a bit of himself. Dragon Pulse. How much did that do? 200... 199. So 199. So that's just max special offense. I think they should give us this. What's coming in? Serena?
I don't think they do give you this.
They could also
Still,
give us
like...
Serena, that's Serena.
Still has potential to just click a button and get a kill.
Does like 8%. That looks like AV. I think that's AV. So against AV Serena, Darkrai is going to be not the answer. But we've got Giratina. Let's do that. I think everything still has their item.
Sorry, does he
Dialga's
curse?
item, if they
Does this
switch
curse
from
Giratina?
booster energy,
Ooh, I love that. That's cool. That's super
other
cool.
than that, we've kind of got a safe answer. If they go into Incineroar to get the thing,
I love funny curse sets.
that could also be annoying. But if we Thunder Wave this, then we're faster than it with Iron Hands. So I kind of want to go for Thunder Wave here, expecting that we might see an Incineroar. Saba, that's gotta be Incineroar. Yeah.
Great play. Fantastic play.
Incineroar probably defensive. Earthquake's gonna do about 40%, depending on their investment. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake here. Try and find out what exactly this one's gonna do. Even if they're max attack, knockoff still gonna do less than half.
That's insane.
Having this thing paralyzed is nice.
Giratina is so
already faster
bulky.
than it with hands if he was no speed, but looks like that did about 45% parting shot. Okay. So we're now gonna be at -2 attack. But we've got Thunder Wave, so Valiant can't just come in for free. What do we expect to see here? Probably Dialga.
Dialga Pose comes in, clicks on the Dragon Pulse, right? If you weaken this, Valiant gets to just go kind of crazy.
They could also go into Basket Legion and click Shadow Ball.
Actually, yeah, Basket Legion's a good play too.
Ancient one. Yeah, it's gonna be Dialga. Okay, so the Incineroar is now paralyzed. And to this, we always go back into Alamumula. And then probably double. Yeah, they double into Serena, or do they double into Valiant? Saba, Incineroar. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So, are they gonna knock us off? They're probably gonna knock.
Double into Incense a little weird here.
How much do we need our AV? Well, the Basket Legion is Scarf, or it's not Specs. We can beat Valiant with Darkrai. And Flip Turn's gonna be a good chip on this. Does Scald take them out?
Probably not.
No, Scald doesn't.
Almost special attack is like terrible.
Let's go for a Flip Turn. We might actually be faster, which is like kind of annoying. Actually, we will definitely be faster. Actually, we probably should have just stayed and Scalded.
Incineroar is too low to check the Giratina now, though. I don't know if I super agree with that play.
Overheat is still good into Serena. Giratina is good. Poltergeist is just a good all-around click, especially since his Ghost Resist is getting super low. We definitely don't want to lose our Scarf on Darkrai. I think we're gonna have to sack load him. I think what we should have done there is click Scald, knowing that we were gonna be faster.
I got very quiet during this battle for some reason. I have no idea why.
Unless they're booster speed Valiant, something's gonna have to eat another Volt Switch.
It's Valiant. It's always booster speed.
And against Valiant, can we trick it? Well, we'll see what it is when it comes in. I would assume that Valiant comes in here. The only other option is Serena, because he knows that Aloe is a switch into Dialga, because we know it's what?
Yeah, because you can't go Dialga here.
Dragon move. That's Valiant.
Everybody, that's got it.
Is
Yep.
he booster. It is booster, so it's gonna be booster speed.
Crep's side tangent for this battle.
Okay.
I hate the shiny Paradox Futuremon. The Chrome is so boring. I don't know why I hate it so viscerally, but it's like they could have done anything and they just made them Chrome. All right, there's our Crep tangent for the battle. We can move on.
Iron Valiant. He's probably just gonna take us out, but if he is paralyzed and booster speed, 409. We're still faster with Darkrai. Rodent Heat. Let's trick. Yeah,
They forgot to paint them. They really did.
wait. Now he gets to choose a move. Okay, well, he can basically only click Moonblast, I guess, or Close Combat. He can only choose one move here. He will still be faster than us for sure, which means that we can go for a Volt Switch
Interesting.
he locks himself into, and then go something based on that.
Like you just always lock into Moonblast,
If he goes
right?
for fighting move, we go Giratina. If he goes for fairy move, we go Iron Treads.
Red is dead.
Moonblast. Okay, so now we're Iron Treads.
Friend, you're human hands, I assume.
Iron Treads. We know that this is +1. Oh, Iron Treads is gone. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, he really thought he had Treads. Okay.
Aloe. Aloe can live. And
We are
let's go
Miracle.
for Miracle. Yeah, I guess that's what we have to do. Let's go for Miracle. And if he switches out, we know that he's stuck being Choice Scarf, which is okay. So let's go for Miracle.
I mean, Scarf Valiant is the end game though. It'll be a problem, right?
Try and get a Skull with Glare and Voice. But we should live this. We should live this because this is his best chance to sweep with Valiant. He's like +1 special attack, and then basically +2 speed. So yeah, we should always.
Oh wow, we just let Valiant go down.
Miracle, get rid of the Valiant. Fantastic.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, definitely a good thing that we kept our softness there. So the Valiant's gone. Dialga's really, really low. It's
Huh.
at 10%. There's still the Basket Legion. Incineroar is paralyzed. And
I don't know if just
we're looking pretty good with Darkrai.
letting
for sure.
it die there was the play.
Sure. And go what?
How do we win now without Valiant?
Do we want to go into Giratina? I mean, he's probably gonna Power Whip. Probably Power Whip or U-turn. If they Axel, great call. U-turn. All right, that does 31 damage. I think. So that's max. That looks like max attack 80. Max attack 80. Okay. U-turn, max attack 80. All right. What's coming in now? Probably Dialga.
Imagine not liking a crap stream major viewer skill issue.
I mean, they know.
Well, Dapper said it, not me. I appreciate it though. Thank you, thank you.
Dialga Origin.
I think you should like all the people who are watching, because I'm just sitting here yapping about what they're doing and their awesome content. But I appreciate it nonetheless.
They do go for Dragon Pulse. We should live this. And we will take out the Dialga.
Goodbye, Dialga. You did your best.
Dialga's gone.
Like, I was kind of a menace this game.
Incineroar and Serena. We're definitely getting to the point where Darkrai looks really good. Sludge Bomb kind of looks great.
Ish.
Do we let this go?
You need to let it go? Like, a Lomomola
Do we
just
get taken out by Flip?
doesn't care.
Basket Legion. Female. Turtle Water. Flip turn does a max of 48.
It does nothing.
Go into Aloe and then flip turn on that into what? Darkrai? Iron Hands? I think Iron Hands should live in Ice Beam. Yeah. So let's go for another Poltergeist and hope they flip turn. Shadow. Okay, that's fine. So we will get taken out here.
Both Ubers down.
Basket Legion picking up a kill on our
secondary Uber still around, aka Iron Hands.
This is not my best play game. So we're left with Darkrai, Iron Hands.
I mean, Darkrai comes in super safe here, though, right? I mean, I guess so does Lomomola, actually.
We don't know anything about them.
You can go either or really safely here.
Is Assault Vest. So at this point, Darkrai comes in and starts doing stuff. So let's go for that.
Excuse me.
Sludge Bomb should take out this Basket Legion.
I mean, there's no ghost typing. It's definitely got a kill.
Crazy.
Hey, Dark, welcome, welcome.
So if they go into,
I know you already were here, but now I'm stirring your name, so I'm saying welcome again.
a Sludge Bomb. I don't think this Basket Legion can afford to be bulky. Serena would be great here. I would love it. Yeah, great. Serena's in. So this is going to be AV. That looks like close to 2K. If we got a point. Oh, it's a crit.
Oh, it's a crit.
That's actually huge. That is massive.
The crits this game have been kind of wild.
That is a massive crit. Because what that means, I think, is that next time we can just click something else and
yeah, Serena doesn't check the Darkrai anymore. That's definitely unfortunate.
We don't need Aloe for Basket Legion. We don't really need Aloe for Incineroar. Hands is faster than... I think we should go into Aloe and see if he clicks U-turn or knockoff, because I think we should live...
Not sure how Horizon wins from this point, honestly.
Okay, that's perfect, I think.
Another crit.
Because
how many crits? How many
we can
crits?
click flip turn on the Basket Legion. That was a huge crit. I'm really sorry about that, dude.
Stream drinking game. Take a sip every single time someone crits. Don't do that. You'd like die. But
And then into
it's
this,
starting to feel that way.
we can just go for a slow flip turn.
Do we not just...
So he'll flip turn.
Oh, okay, I see,
we'll
I
flip
see.
turn. Gotta love Aloe.
I was going to say he should Miracle, but clearly he is correct here. Don't mind me.
Literally at the top of Blunder's annoying Pokemon tier list. Okay, Serena's back in. Flip turn again.
We're taking more chip on Serena, though, which is not what we want.
How much does hands do this
I guess he was probably expecting the Miracle, which, I mean, I guess so was I, so...
Maximum of 140 damage,
Fair enough.
and then Drain Punch should be able to claim. Heavy Slam is also fine.
I mean, I guess what his opponent's doing kind of makes sense in hindsight, because obviously he doesn't know that the Darkrai has Scarf yet.
Basket Legion, then, like,
Well, maybe he does, because it came out on Basket Legion, right? I feel like you kind of have to know it's Scarf at that point.
Saba, Incineroar. Alright, that's a good play. They're gonna sack that off.
It's good to hear a friendly voice right now. If I had an interesting night. If you want details, check the Discord. I will check after the stream.
I don't even think we want to Drain Punch. I think
I'll definitely check after the stream, friend.
Heavy Slam again.
Good to have you here regardless, though.
Definitely to get the free switch in. Because it is 3v3. So Basket Legion is for sure coming in here. They're gonna have to win a couple 50-50s in a row, because what's gonna have to happen is they're gonna have to go Basket Legion, go Serena on our double into Aloe, and then basically win that interaction 4 more times. Do we live? We probably don't here. Basket Legion. So Basket Legion female. Terra Water, flip turn, does 92 max. Surf will of course take us out.
I feel like he has to Shadow Ball here and just hope for the drop.
They should definitely double.
Actually, that doesn't even save him because of the Darkrai, though.
They also still, I think, could be non-Scar. But nothing makes me think that they will not, given that they've only picked Henry.
Yeah, we just keep surfing until Amamola, just letting it just do whatever it wants. Does nothing. I know we're Assault Vest, and we're in Amamola. That just does nothing. Yeah, Darkrai just wins from this position, I think.
That basically cost you a turn with the Serena. But yeah, this should take us to 5-1 in the season. Really strong team by Ryzen. I was a little surprised Reuniclus didn't come, but it's a really strong team.
I am also surprised Reuniclus didn't come. I forgot he had a Reuniclus.
Oh wait, he dropped Palkia. All right, so
I would have gone kind of crazy
Darkrai
here.
Be able to pick up the kill on Vascular Legion, and then last up is going to be the Serena. We will basically just click Sludge Bomb on it, and then yeah, that should pretty much be game. For some reason, that doesn't take us out, or that doesn't take him out, then we'll be able to let's see here.
I think it lives, doesn't it? Maybe not. I might be a little bit too low.
I think, yeah, we always click Sludge Bomb. This I don't think we'll actually take him out. If we get poison, the game ends.
Oh.
But I don't know what they can take us unless they're high jump kick.
I mean, they definitely lost anyway there, but
Darkrai's gonna pick up the last kill on the Serena.
you just hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Opponent. A little bit of hacks there. Definitely sorry about that. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I think that pretty much clinches our playoff situation. And
Yeah, I mean, overall, besides losing treads for I mean, getting rid of rocks isn't no reason, but besides losing treads early on, that was a really well played game by Jeremy. Not really much criticism. He's kind of just cracked. Jeremy's a very, very good player. I mean, everyone in the league right now is a very good player. Don't get me wrong. With that being said, I'm going to briefly do this again for just a moment. Just a second. So I can go over here. Put this video in the chat. Mr. Jeremy and the Springfield Star Meets, his video. Make sure everybody's going over there. Make sure everyone's clicking the little like button right here. Clicking the sub button. I've already subbed. Everyone should too. Make sure we're going down below. Leaving a comment down here. Golden Guy did. Everyone else should be though. Come on, guys. You're slacking. Spoiler. Oh, do that. I type too fast. My fingers go faster than my brain, apparently. Ah. Hello, Mola. That's how it's spelled, right? I don't care. I suppose that's not the symbol I wanted there. I wanted that one. Jeremy's description. Get 4 legendaries going at it to set you free. I didn't even notice that. That's great. I love that. Peak description. Oh. There we go. And of course, everyone also make sure to go check out Horizon. Check out everyone, all the videos, because everyone in this league, what the heck? I'm struggling with English. Everyone deserves your watch and your like and your sub. Everyone's awesome. Go check them out. Speaking of awesome, I didn't even know who was next. It just happened to be Baldy. Baldy is awesome though, so it's fine. Baldy and Grum battling, two of my favorite. I don't want to say favorite isn't like my favorite people. I've watched both of them prior to the league, so it's kind of fun to see them going at it. Either way, we've got Grum versus Pokebaldy here, who we're watching his side. I'm not gonna like beforehand because I'm gonna remind everybody at the end I almost just did it on instinct. But I have to say my spiel. Right, let's get into it.
Ladies and gents, welcome to the channel. It's Baldy here. I'm Coach here, Dundee Darmatan. Thanks for joining. We're here for week number 6 of the
button.
League.
Speed 1.5. We are going to kind of skip through the team builder here. Look at the matchup. This is a hype matchup. Agreed. Definitely agreed. Okay, let's take a second to look at the matchup before we actually get into the team builder because I'm curious. Yeah, I'm starting to see why both videos, so spoiler for Grum's title, I guess, they both had great Tusk in the title, and I'm seeing why. there is not really a Great Tusk switch in anywhere on this team. Like, maybe he could bring like the Ghost or a Choreo just to act as a deterrent, but that's kind of the only thing I can really think of. Maybe like a Terra Grass, like Eviolite Electabuzz. I guess to an extent Earthworm, if he goes like Terra Ghost Earthworm, that also could be a thing. But he really, I think, kind of has to use Terra here to do anything about Great Tusk. Wild. Let's see what we're bringing. English is hard just a bit. It is just a tad, just a wee bit. Boots Terra Water. I guess probably for the Tinglu. I was kind of like, why is he Terra Water here? I wonder, but yeah, it's got to be for the Tinglu. Checks out. Makes sense. I like it.
With Volt Absorb, Timid Nature, 88 HP, 252 special attack, 160 speed with them booties. We're outspeeding.
I do still very much appreciate his graphics here. Very clean. Of course, you know me. I'm a big fan of the 3D models being present. These ones look pretty darn solid. Pretty classic Quillfish stuff here. Crunch Spikes, Taunt Toxic. Yep, checks out. Def as well. Wonder if this is the Deoxys answer.
I think it's just kind of worthless in that sense. Yeah, this is just a
Tinkaton Air Balloon, love it. Oh, I was so hoping we were going to be Air Balloon Pickpocket, because that's one of my favorite sets. It's a little bit devious, a little bit evil. Pretty standard Tinkaton stuff here, love it. What is Dawn Wings doing? Moonguy Speed, Moonlight, Calm Mind, Earth Power. Fair enough. Very, very bulky, very, very Fizz Def. And they don't break that super easy. Prism Armor is a messed up ability, guys. Just this is your daily reminder. Prism Armor is messed up. We not see an item? Are we? Oh, we're no item because of Brambleghast. Oh, I see.
Shout out to Cherry for this idea because genuinely, was it Cherry? Multi-scale, Adamant Nature, 40 HP, 252 attack.
Okay, we are Dragonite 101. Understood. We are Dragonite gaming. All right, and we've got the star of the show. It's like booster. It's got to be booster attack, I assume, right? Yeah, we have too much speed. Yeah, right. We have to have no attack to be booster speed. So yeah, we're definitely booster attack here. That's cool. Rapid Spin, Headlong Rush, Close Combat, Temper Flare. I wonder why Temper Flare over like Ice Spinner. Probably for Bramble. No, that would hit that too. Earthworm? No, we're CC. I'm not sure.
What move can fail in this aspect? That's correct. You have Rapid Spin. So basically, Brambleghast. Interesting.
Right. Get into it.
I think I still want to lead with.
We see Grum with the Oreo Choreo again.
Shit. Oh well.
Oh no.
Okay, so right, we're here. Not only
Great start. It's fine. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. You guys, we saw nothing, guys.
And then went, fuck, is this Terra preview? I was like, oh no, I just told my trade secret, but it's fine. So yeah, we've got that. He is Terra Ghost on Earthworm, which is...
It is Terra Ghost Earthworm, okay.
Because I have a whole fucking Necroz with Dawn Wings. So you got Terra Ghost on that, and he did bring the fucking, the Oricorio, which is Terra Fire. So, that's interesting.
The Super Stab Oricorio then? Got it.
Bramby Savage.
Bramby Savage. He's here.
So we knew that you did this stuff.
Bramby Savage is in trouble.
What the hell?
That's more like Scarf.
Why is this? It's not even fucking imported my proper things over. It's still got stuff from my last game.
Oh no.
That's fucking stupid.
It's okay, Baldy. I feel it. I swear Calcdex hates me with a burning passion.
Right. Thunderous.
The Mons speak to me and they don't like being the Pokeballs. Well, they're not going to be in a moment. They're fighting now.
That pulse is shot to KO. So I mean, I'm just going to try it. Brambleghast is gone.
Huh.
Well, that's an excellent start.
That's not how I expected that turn to go. I was expecting like a Sash or a Colberberry or like to be Scarfed and just hit Poltergeist or something. I was not expecting the turn one, oops, Bramble's dead. That really caught me off guard. Oh boy, alright.
I'm very annoyed at that. Not going to lie. Incredibly annoyed at that. Right, Tingluger.
We do like
get
30 to
40% off on this now.
is it like 30-40%, I'm guessing, to this thing.
It's nasty block. And get a lot more off. Jeez.
What is Ting Lu really doing to Thunderous though?
Fucking no light on the cross.
I guess you could have bought like a rock move. There's the plot.
So that's definitely a thing.
We be plotting.
Whirlwind. I should have just Terra Blasted. Fuck. Right, okay.
I feel like these first two turns have been very interesting.
That's not what I want to see.
Oh yeah, that's not the bring in. Dark move is always coming out here, right?
I mean, I think I actually just want to. You got Throat Chop. Throat Chop's not 2-hit KO.
We don't 2-hit KO it either though. But I guess getting chip on it is pretty important though, just for later on in the game.
They just go for the Earthquake. Alright. 161.
Chip.
So they're buying on 50%.
Stormbird 8 especially.
Right, I'm gonna Terra Blast. I want to get damage up on this.
Real.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It does not a lot.
That is nothing.
That's the low roll. The lowest of low rolls, and I.
The 1 HP! The 1 HP!
Cool, so leftovers. Earthquake.
The hidden secret focus sash.
Terra Blast again.
Sorry, focus band, actually, we weren't at full.
Looks like he's no attack. Yep, Throat Chop, okay.
I don't know if I love letting Thundy go down here. It does mean that, like, if Oricorio starts going crazy, we don't really have a way to deal with it. I guess, like, kind of Necrozma to an extent. That's a little bit spooky now.
Right, I'm going to try and get up rocks. To do help with chippies.
We love rocks. We love rocks. I mean, the removal is dead. I have no idea if Oricorio gets defogged. I have literally no clue what Oricorio gets that isn't, like, Revelation Dance, Quiver Dance. So, I'm assuming rocks stay up all game. But I actually have no idea if that's true.
Right. So, I'm going to knock this
It will never not be funny to me that Tinkaton's hammer just covers the opponent's Pokemon. We are never allowed to know what Tinkaton is facing.
Helmet.
No more helmet.
Excuse you, sir? Alright.
That reaction was kind of amazing.
Okay. Why have you not got Iron Head?
Excuse you, sir?
Fourth one.
That'd probably be my reaction too if I just saw a raw. I mean, that's got to be a coil set, right? It's Iron Tail, it's coil. Like it just has to be.
The helmet does 16%, so 84 down to 127. So there's 50. Oh, that's got hell investment. Holy shit. That's like adamant. With a lot of bulk.
Like you can pretty safely just go
Yeah,
to
so,
Crossby here, though,
just
right?
lock on this. So you're locked into going for Iron Tail now.
Back Tinkaton, okay. We didn't super need Tinkaton for anything here, I suppose. I think that's fine.
I can't do that. I think I have to go with this. I'm annoyed that the no item tech didn't work. That's fucking frustrating, like. But yeah.
It is always very sad when tech just doesn't come up. I mean, we're in a really strong position now, though. What is Grum doing against this? Excuse me, I cannot talk tonight. What is Grum doing to this thing if it's at like +2/+2?
Fourth form. Got KO.
He definitely can't stay in here. He has to switch.
And the Earthton. Tinglugar. Tinglu. +1. +1. He's at how much?
What is that, like 40%?
Plus 2. It's in less of range. I have to go for Earth Power here.
Oh, we don't have Moonblast. That's right.
Yeah.
I wonder why we're Earth Power.
Because I think you might go for Whirlwind, so let's just go for the Earth Power.
That did
Yeah, there's Whirlwind. That's
absolutely nothing. I need to draft Tinglu again. This mon is it just doesn't die. It's so good.
That's probably the one Pokemon he didn't want to come out. Or the main Pokemon he did not want to come out. Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're kind of in a fine position to just click buttons with Tusk, though, aren't we?
25%, man. What the fuck? I'm going to Rapid Spin. Try and Rapid Spin twice.
I guess if we Whirlwind, it's not great. We get Whirlwinded, rather. Wasting the booster would be kind of a shame, but... I mean, looking at what Grum has, I think Tusk can still just win. Or Choreo, I guess, is still an issue. We don't really have a move to hit it with.
My part, not just fucking getting rid of Tinglu very early on. Like, I knew that he'd have Whirlwind. I should have just went for it. Okay, so that took it down to that. So another Rapid Spin won't kill it. Just went for the other again. Fuck me. I just said I need to just kill this thing.
Tinglu doing Tinglu things.
Who are we going against?
Refusing to die. Words are hard, especially when tired. Yeah, you're not wrong. Words are hard for me on a good day.
Get the fucking thing out of here. Right, so Great Tusk has no booster now. I love the shiny. I love
Oh,
that
peak shiny. That is a very, very good shiny. I'm not even a big red and black fan, or black and red fan, but it just looks so good on Oricorio. I respect it. I like it. I like it.
Oricorio. Fire flying. Fucking hell. Why do I not kill this? I think I just have to Dragon Claw this twice. Yeah, actually, I just click Dragon Claw. Alluring Voice.
Ooh, tech. Let's just dice to E-Speed now, yeah.
Which is annoying. Okay, let's draw.
Fourth worm, I assume. Yeah. We are like super walled by this fourth worm.
Right, spring him. Quillfish in.
Go Quillfish taunt, set up your spikes here, maybe?
Boots. And has Alluring Voice.
Definitely not 10 p.m. here. Well, it sure is over here. It's 10 15? 10 16. I was close.
So attack is going to upside. Yeah, okay.
2 whole damage.
I'm going to
I think you have to taunt here, right?
Gapple Air Spikes. Maybe we should have taunted that first. Oh no, he's going to go first because he's going to. No, Iron Tail. This Iron Tail, man.
Oh.
Why?
His reactions to the Iron Tail are so good.
Cool. Okay, so let's crunch. Right, we might need to.
Surprised we haven't seen a coil. I guess he is maybe just predicting a taunt there, which makes, I mean, it makes sense. It sure is a Quillfish. Taunt is a reasonable thing to predict.
Iron Tail. So it does a third to Great Tusk, so I might need to do something. I need to go fucking.
Hmm.
I need this Terrasilize, that's the problem. If you could not hit every single Iron Tail, that'd be fucking excellent. Right, we've got 2 layers of spikes up. Right. Let's go for crunch.
I've kind of noticed that with Grum. He seems to really like to save his Terra until like he can kind of force something with it.
Okay, let's stop and Tantrum.
Unless he's saving it for Oricorio, I suppose, but I don't think you save it for like the 25% Oricorio when there's a whole Dragonite.
I forgot what other move is.
We're at the same time zone now. Yep. EST.
Great toss.
I still miss my old time zone. I miss the mountains.
Ah.
The mountains and mountain time. Miss them both.
Necrozma. Moon Geist Beam should just kill us, right? I have to go in on Necrozma right now. And just try to fucking one-shot this Moon Geist Beam. Did destroy Randy Orton, but I've got 2 layers of spikes and rocks up, so that should be alright. Pretty good. Would have loved to have got Calm Mind off there, but yeah.
Goodbye, Oricorio.
Necrozma kills Oricorio. Orphan killed that, right, okay. Unfortunately,
Ah, my throat's been bugging me.
It's not looking that great. Let's see if we can.
Tuscany Tepper players should not be allowed. Honestly, agreed. Let's just get so many moves that it arguably probably shouldn't.
I could have maybe expected Oricorio to be honest, because the dancer, that's it. So dancer, yeah, it's never outsped by fucking.
Hi, Deoxys.
You're not exacting your pressure.
We probably live if their move to hit us is knockoff.
There's not really much else to it.
Could be Shadow Ball. I think I assume Deoxys gets Shadow Ball. I'd be very surprised if Deoxys just didn't get Shadow Ball. I'm not checking.
So Deoxys, Shadow Ball, that's Max, not Modest, Life Orb. You go knock off, but I've ran Cobra Berry a couple times. So
Yeah. Just randomly get Supercell.
Oh, thank God, you're so fucking bulky. Right, good. Got the Dawn Wings.
Well, we do be living. Prism Armor is messed up.
Right. Sneeze Awesome. The Sneeze there. Stone Slug again, yeah. And Spikes, okay. So you should be.
The Sneezer's been going crazy for Grum lately. At this point, why does this live? Bizdef and Prism Armor are messed up.
Fire Punch. Okay.
Why Fire Punch?
Right.
I guess like Dire Claw may not have killed. I mean, we were low enough where it should have, right?
I get the +1.
I mean, Tusk just wins from here, right? There's no way Sneasler beats Tusk.
Fire Punch. Thank you. Not Fire Pledge. Nobody wants that. It does 20%. Okay, so spin. I will be faster if he's not scar. Yeah. Okay, so I think I go Great Tusk.
I don't see how Grum ever beats Tusk here.
I mean, I could Temper Flare. That does more. I'll wrap this one. Dark Law, right? Okay, you're not choiced in any way.
Oh no, don't get slapped.
You're fucking kidding me.
Oh, I spoke it into existence. Also, the battle had already happened, but still.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, the Dire Claw sleep.
So that's me down to 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3.
If we wake up here though, we're still completely fine.
Stack Jolly, so you're not. I don't know what you are.
Dire Claw sleep, literally.
Fire Punch.
Or do we not have CC or anything though? No, I know, right? We both called it, Dapper.
Waking up right now would be great.
Are we just no fighting move on Sneasler?
Really, really fun. I love it. Anybody else's throat getting really dry?
Oh my gosh, we're actually no fighting move.
Please fucking wake up. Please fucking wake up. Any chance?
Oh, I hope that did not come through. Oops. Sorry about that. I had a family member walk in to tell me something real quick.
Oh, I knew this thing. Yeah, shit.
For the Terra here.
Fire Punch, U-turn, Fire Fall. I woke up this turn. Good time to wake up. You fucking bastard. Right, that's fine.
Maybe choice, but I guess not. Yeah. Oh, the Iron Tail miss is big.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking hell. Right, it's not over. It's absolutely not over because, one, I don't know what fucking bulk this thing is.
I think not having like CC is really costing us here.
And
'Cause I assume there's no CC. Would have collected if we had it, I think.
Let's click headlong rush. And just thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers, please. I see you, Dark Claw. I genuinely thought I fell asleep again there. I was gonna fucking cry.
Oh.
Hate it. Bear Claw is a funny move, and we don't like it at all. Nah, no way. Hate it. Well, good game with Drum.
Beautifully
you know,
played. Quality there.
It's annoying to try and build for because you have to
Beautiful,
build
beautiful.
one, and they can all actually do something. So yeah, thanks so much guys for watching. Good game with Drum. I'm going to go and discuss with him why Dark Claw should be banned because I'm having heart palpitations, and we will see you next time.
Super, super cool game though. Super. Oh, well, what did I just click on? Go back.
Ladies and gents, welcome to
Yeah, Tusk just won. Super, super close game though. Really, really fun match. Like we had a lot of close games recently. Either way though, make sure everybody. I need to talk a little bit quieter next. My family's going to sleep, so if you can't hear me, just tell me. Turn up the gain on my mic. But everyone, make sure you're subscribed to Pokebaldy. Make sure you're coming over here, giving a like. I forgot. Boom, boom. There we go. Everyone, make sure to go give Baldy a like. Go make sure you sub to him. Go leave a comment right down here. Look, there's no comments, guys. Oh, what is this? 4 days ago, 60 views, not a single comment. What the heck? Oh, just wait. We'll see. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, TGP, welcome. Beautiful. Right. Yep. Move on, friend, to our battle of the night with Mr. Zand.
Hey, I'm Zand, and welcome to
Sure is Zand.
week 6
You guys know
of
he is Zand.
UNPL. It's crazy how fast this season is going. We're already...
Okay, touching on that, I kind of agree. I feel like the season's flown by, but in a good way.
2/3 of the way done. I think it's a 9-week regular season, and then we
Gonna
go
have-
straight into playoffs. So super.
We're gonna see items though. We simply want things to die with Lycanroc. That's for darn sure. Life Orb, Lycanroc, Dusk, love that. Roselli Berry. Go over here. Can we? Assume Roselli Berry is probably for this, that, or just something like that. Interesting. I love it. Focus Hash Sableye. Are we like Focus Hash lead Sableye, or I have no idea if it gets like counter. Some scrungly thing. Weakness Policy Magearna, love it. Probably like Shift Gear. What's it? Shift Gear? I have no idea if it still gets Shift. Who knows? Hydrapple, the absolute goat right here with heavy duty boots. I don't know. Okay, this might be another hot takes with crap moment. I don't like Scarf Duck very much because I feel like you're kind of losing on the best things that Duck. It might be a little bit crazy. I'm also just not a big Quackleval fan, so maybe I'm just completely uninformed. But personal take, I don't love Choice Scarf. I can see why it is here. I get it. I just don't know if I like it. Matchup was horrible to prep for. It definitely looks like a very interesting one.
So that could easily sweep us. I see the Araquanid as his
Araquanid.
potential lead of choice.
Araquanid.
There's no
I love
Ninetales,
Araquanid.
which I'm glad I didn't bring Sunny Day now. And no Glamora.
I keep wanting to draft Araquanid.
So
I keep
that
just like
is not what I
getting
expected.
it for
And
one.
Kamala's here to rapid spin, so rocks are far less of a priority. No Belly Bolt, no Ninetales, no Glamora. We did not bring Muck, Delphox, Ursaring, which Ursaring was very close to showing up this week. And probably should have with like Terra Fairy or something. That could have actually given us an option into Terrified and Cobalion.
I just destroyed.
But I
Yeah,
guess we
yeah.
can burn it with Sableye.
Yeah,
which
Magearna goes
it
kind of
survives
insane.
past a couple turns.
Chiyu definitely helps with
We
it.
saved in the back, maybe
Looking at what's
because
here.
His only rock setter here is the Cobalion, and then webs on Araquanid, and that's it. So he could definitely lead something that's not like a traditional lead, but we have options for everything on his team with Sableye. So feeling okay about it. Good luck, have fun to Dapper. We're gonna hope it goes well. Very well may not.
All you can
His
hope for.
game is just super threatening. I kind of glance at his weaknesses.
No idea what
I mean,
Magir.
it's everything we just
Again,
talked about. He's very weak
looked
to
at Magirna
fire.
once.
I didn't bring Fire Terra Blast. I brought Earth Power instead. Leads with the Cobalion. So probably expected lead Lycanroc.
I
am just gonna go for a
have a
burn
total
immediately.
side
As you
tangent.
know, we just talked about. He's very weak to fire. I didn't bring Fire Terra
Just
Blast.
a
I
moment.
brought Earth Power instead. Leads with the Cobalion.
Okay, side tangent for the battle. I don't know why, but seeing his eyes like not like bright, seeing them all weirdly shadowed like this, I don't know why it bothers me, but he looks so weird. Total side tangent that means absolutely nothing, but like I feel like his eyes should be a little bit shinier. I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I'm staring into a void.
So probably expected lead.
He was literally
Lycanroc.
only here for mag. It does nothing
Just
otherwise.
go for
Yeah,
burn
very, very true.
immediately.
Very, very
Also, no
true.
reason to do anything else. He can rock if he wants. Oh, hard switches without thinking about it. Definitely could be Golden Go. I don't
didn't
know
speed this one
if
up, did I?
else, Unfortunately. Ghost
I knew I'd
Shield,
forget at some point.
which is okay. It's not like I have many switch-ins to it, but it is immune to my other prankster moves. Could also knock it to get rid of its item and then set a light screen on the following turn, which I think is not a bad option.
Wouldn't you
If he
light
starts
screen
with something,
first?
then we can guaranteed outrun it as long as he's not like flame charge with Quackable. So I'm okay with that. We'll
I guess not,
see
because you're
what
letting
we're
this go
working with.
down.
There's no reason to do any calcs because we're sashed
Never mind.
so either
Never mind.
we go to 1 HP or we go to slightly less than 1 HP, so it's not like super relevant to do any calcs right now. Goes for Overheat. I think that might just knock us to sash, and it does.
I'd be surprised if it didn't. That's a whole EU right there.
So we can get rid of his item, see what he is. Does reasonable damage, I guess? He's boots. Okay, so that's slightly irrelevant. So we can set a light screen here, and then this could actually be a really good chance.
What is the signature Sable I set, Dapper? I'm curious
I
now.
like saving this and going Hydrapple. I don't.
Or am I
think
not
it's
allowed to know in
too
case we
much
battle in
damage.
playoffs or something?
If he's no boosting item, -2. Overheat might 2-shot if he's modest, but we can tear out of it. So we'll try that. It might be a misplay. I don't know if he overheats again. He might flame charge, honestly, but I think at -2, I don't know if he would go for that. Flamethrower. So this should do like 30%, 30-odd%. Yeah, a little more.
I sold it so much, even at
So
-2. My goodness.
141 damage. So
He
can
was
see that
such a
that's-
messed up Pokemon.
It's definitely in modest roll. It's also a super high roll for timid. So if we Terra Dark Pulse here, it's not doing more than 30%.
In the dark type, click raw focus punch.
Comes
Oh,
in.
that's absolutely
Definitely
peak.
could be Cobalion, could be Golden Go. I kind of
Focus punch is a move I always like. I just forget certain mons get it, and I always want to try and find a way to make it work every single time I see it because it's such a funny
I
move.
believe it's Assault Vest Komala. Comatose, of course. Volterra. So Fickle Beam is looking like it does 30% to Assault Vest Komala, and it'll do closer to half if it's not Assault Vest. So go ahead and get our Terra out. That makes us a lot better into Chiyu later. Yeah, that's Assault Vest.
Super assault
so
vest.
what coverage does a Komala run against my team?
I feel like Kamala is
Every
almost
turn,
always assault
we get
vest.
a turn. So it's AV, it's only like 75%. It has to be spin. What's our switch in here? He could just U-turn, bring Chiyu back in. He could like double edge, that would hurt a lot.
Does it go to 70% to an incoming
Knowing that he's
Greninja?
not Braviary, he's not Belly Bolt.
I love it even more because you did it to a
Oh, nice.
Greninja, and I hate
More.
Greninja.
How good is Magirna here? Magirna's actually really good if we can get a Trick Room up. Yeah, so we want to save health on Magirna. I
Trick
don't know
Room
what
weakness
Scott wants to
policy.
do.
I like that a lot.
I think I'll go Quackable so I can flip turn it. Hopefully, I don't think a double edge kills us. That's kind of a last minute decision. Woodhammer would one-shot us, but if he Woodhammers into a Terrafire, okay, play rough. Doesn't quite one-shot us, but we take way
bit
more
of chip,
damage than I
though.
wanted to on Quackable. That is a big mistake on my part. Play rough on a Terrafire Hydrapple. So he predicted Roaring Moon to come in. Actually, we have a very, very weak team this week, so that was a good play. As long as he's not Water Absorb on Araquanid, this is a very free flip turn. Brings in space, I assume Araquanid. If he's Water Absorb over Water Bubble, that's crazy. He's Water Absorb over Water
Wild.
Bubble.
Whoa.
Wow, that is good prep.
We must be
You're
really
very
defensive then.
if you don't have Water Bubble, because it's not boosting your damage. So I could definitely, I feel like I could just go into Roaring Moon here. Because I don't think a Leech Life is even doing half. Yeah, I'm EV'd for it to not do. Well, it's going to be close.
If that did more, but I got the read. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean,
So
hey,
I'll
doing
go
like
with the Terrafire.
60% is still pretty nice on a
I could
read.
also just go, I've made my team very weak.
Means Quack can't just keep swapping back in.
This is tough. I've made my team incorrectly, I feel.
Built incorrectly.
I'm going to go into Roaring Moon. It might be a mistake. I feel like I'm making incorrect decisions. I don't know that I've ever seen a Water Absorb Okay, chilling water.
Chilling water's so
So he
cool.
doesn't set webs.
Super cool play there. Love that.
So Rapinet is chilling water. What else do we know? Kamala is play rough. So we
I have another Crep side tangent. Am I the only one who really likes all of like the really scrungly little like really weak moves, but also lowers a stat? Like I love chilling water. I love like pounce lunge and skitter smack. They're so funny, and every once in a while they come up, and it's just so funny to me. Max said swept so many times in Mox, I just went hard counter with the rack. That's fair enough. Fair enough. I respect it. I respect it.
One, so it's only gonna bring us up to neutral.
It's definitely a very,
So
very good
neutral,
counter.
Seeing if he's got a bug move, I'm gonna go into the Hydrapple because without Water Bubble, I don't see him doing anything to us. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the
It's
one
very
downside about
without Water Bubble.
without water bubble. The damage is a little bit bad.
I mean, liquidation would do like a third.
Chilling is so nice to rack. It really is. Very, very, very.
Just kind of switching around, trying to get some information out of him right now. He could definitely set webs at any point, which wouldn't be great. Leech Life. Okay, so he does have the Leech Life. Fickle Beam from us should do about a third. We also have Giga Drain if we think he's any speed at all. We also have Nasty Plot. We get Nasty Plot into Giga Drain. Get a lot of health out of him. Definitely could go Komala here. I think I will just Fickle Beam again because eventually we'll get like the boosted version of Fickle Beam, which would be cool.
Yeah, agreed, agreed.
Komala.
It's even it's decently bulky on the physical side. Isn't it like base and 9 defense?
Which makes me wonder, oh, did we get the boost? We did.
Like it's almost
boosted
deceptively
damage,
bulky on the physical side.
which is sick. It's 30%, so the same as like an Iron Head flinch, so not like crazy. So last time I switched and got punished for it. If he double edges as his strongest move, it's doing about half to us, so we will be forced to switch after, but I'm okay with that. So I will Fickle Beam. Earthquakes, okay, this will hurt because it is super effective. Does about half. Hydrapple is just a monster. This Hydrapple is only max HP as well, so it's pretty huge.
No,
So I might predict this to switch here because obviously I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose my Hydrapple.
that didn't.
I definitely want to keep it healthy. We don't have great Earthquake switch ends.
Like you little legend
Let's
on
just see if
Earth.
there's any chance it actually KOs us. If he's max attack, there's definitely a chance it KOs us, if not outright guaranteed. If he's jolly, odds are a little worse for him, but still pretty good. I mean, I have the weakness policy on Magirna, but Earthquake's still potentially two-shotting us, which is kind of crazy. I might have to give up Sableye here.
That's probably pretty safe.
If he's Rest Hawk Iron Press, then that's just something we're gonna have to deal with, I guess.
Komala's good. It really is good.
Moon, because we would eat a play
Live
that knockoff, but I don't know if I want to burn the berry this early. That's just Earthquake again. So I think I'm learning that my team is just way too weak to Earthquake, and that is a like fatal flaw of this team.
So real.
Definitely can go into Moon now. Can also could bring in Lycanroc, set Rock in front of Komala, kind of force it out, but then we'd have to show off our Life Orb. He's not running Golden Go or Kyurem yet. I know he likes Kyurem for his late game, so we'll go into Roaring Moon. We unfortunately never set a screen, which is a little sad. I will just go for knockoff. He doesn't have a good knockoff switch. I accept GU, but if GU comes in, we can Dragon Dance on it.
Could he have Dragon Dance here if he has the?
I think we might be able to learn who Scarfer is after we get this knockout. And I can look.
Maybe that's greedy. That's a little bit too greedy.
Coballion's gonna try to set up on us, if I had to guess. Because if he tears out a Steel, Earthquake's not even doing a quarter to him, which is kind of crazy. We don't have good options into the Cobalion. So if he goes into that, I think we have to go hard into Magirna. Bonnie. So back into the Cobalion. I think we go hard into Magirna here. I think this is press.
Cobalion.
Or it's just going to Terrifying CC the crap out of me. But regardless, we have to go Magirna. It's our only way to deal with Iron Defense body press set. Even then, like, +2 body press hurts really bad. Oh, if he's Terrifying, okay, it doesn't quite two-shot us, so good EVs on our part, I guess. Kind of unintentional, but worked out. We're pretty defensive. So we go to the Magirna.
Unintentional.
Immediately. Okay,
perfect
so
EV.
Good and bad. Definitely could Iron Defense here. That's what I'm expecting. I just feel like that's like best worst case scenario because I expect it, but it's also what beats through my team the easiest. Does go for Iron Defense. Okay, nice. So we definitely eat one.
Terra Coballion's very, very cool.
Here. I'm gonna go
I like Terra Cobalion.
Our Draining Kiss does not KO, but Draining Kiss into a move from Hydrapple should. Now, if he's max Spadef, that's another story, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm calculating for max defense, no HP, so honestly, we may not have enough gas in the tank to deal with it. So he might be worried that we are like Flare Cannon, like Specs Flare Cannon. Could even be Scarf here. I think I brought Scarf Magirna at least once. So he does hard switch. Okay, nice. So we get a Trick Room up. And he brings in the Golden Go. I don't think this has anything that hits me super effectively, unfortunately. He now knows our set as well. We can't take any damage on this, or we straight up lose to the Cobalion. So Magirna and the Golden Go. I mean, Shadow Ball 2 shots in pretty cleanly. Make It Rain does a huge amount back to us. I'm just going to go into Hydrapple because we have the Trick Room up now.
Grapple, trap.
I don't see a reason to risk anything. So Kamala is... He tricks. Okay.
This is like Specs.
We are Scarf now. We're Scarf in Trick Room now, which is a little awkward. He gets our boots. That's a little
I don't know
annoying.
why he would ever trick a Specs onto me.
Yeah, so
I
we
would
just
just,
knocked
I
out
was
Kamala.
throwing a funny out.
Definitely paying attention, I promise. So Golden Go is HDBs.
I mean, Hydrapple probably still underspeeds almost his whole team.
So if I had Shadow Ball there, he tricks us, then we would be stuck in either Shadow Ball or Draining Kiss. So now we gotta lock into a move. Earth Power is definitely a strong option into what he has left outside of Araquanid. Fickle Beam is good into everything that's not this. I think he thinks we go for a fire move though, so I'm gonna Fickle Beam. It 4 shots him, kind of like the Kamala. I think he'll predict the Terra Blast. So unfortunately, we are scarfed. This would have been
Go
great,
all
this was a
out.
nasty plot.
Do we see all out?
William comes in, does predict our Terra Blast fire. We do fire off a Fickle Beam.
Go all out.
It huge damage. We'll fire off another one. Cobalion no longer resists, which is nice. Kirim can't come in for free. I don't think with Scarf we outrun.
He can
anything,
just safely
hopefully.
go back to.
With Scarf, we're only chilling at like 180 speed, so we shouldn't outrun anything that we weren't already outrunning, which is just Araquanid. So, tough game. Chiu's chilling at like 30%. Golden Go's taking no damage. We do just...
Let Chiu die. Fair enough.
Very kind of him to give us one more differential point before we inevitably get swept. So now he has... a
Words
Golden
help
Go
me.
Kirim we've never seen. Araquanid
Even
not
with
been.
Scarf, it's slower than everything not named
Fickle
around.
Beam still
Gotcha,
adds like
gotcha.
a third to this.
That checks
How many
out.
turns of Trick Room do we have left? This is the last turn of Trick Room. So I need to get a DD up with Moon. Man, I almost wish I was Sword Stance on this, because then we could actually have done something to what's his face, Cobalion. So he definitely
Billion is a
underspeeds us.
really tough thing for
Probably goes
very
to
careful.
liquidation.
I have
Okay,
been
I'm just
here.
gonna click Fickle Beam again. We still underspeed, so he has a lot of speed on this Araquanid. And he mirror codes. Okay, that hurt.
I think it's such a problem.
So do we
Just
wanna
a
do this
tad,
now?
just a
Cooling
tad.
Water, Leech Life, Mirror Coat, maybe Webs. That means it should be relatively free to get another Trick Room up. So I should the lesson of the day is I should have been U-turn on Quackle over Flip Turn, but Flip Turn was a clean KO into Chiyu, and I thought I could catch him off guard with Scarf. So that's my bad, I guess. We'll bring in Magirna. He goes for Chilling Water, which does not matter. Curious as what his last move is. I will go for another Trick Room.
2 damage.
His Golden Go no longer threatens us with a trick, which is nice. We don't know a whole lot else about his sets, though. He's showing like 70% on Araquanid. Everything else is unhurt, which is not great. Does hard switch. Does he go back into the gold? Does go back into the gold. We should two-shot this. No Shadow Ball unless he's like crazy bulky, but he was Scarf, which leads me to believe he's not. We'll get our Trick Room back up. Then at this point, this is our only option to Cobalion, which is...
Here goes no way. Deal with it, really.
Shadow Ball. Don't really want
Definitely
to Hydrapple because I kind of showed my hand there. He's doing well at keeping his
Kinda
resistance.
crazy that I've been
And
going
keeping
all
his
out there. I
resistance
think you
on
just
the
killed.
weekend. So I do think we are in a slow burn.
The duality of Hydrapple's
because
weird.
DD Moon will never beat that Cobalion, and neither will Lycanroc. So that leaves Magirna to do a lot of heavy lifting this game, and I just don't know if we've got enough gas in the tank with Trick Room up. I could have, I guess, made a call there and hard switch into Moon, but every time we hard switch into Moon, we just bring Cobalion back in, and we really don't want to let Cobalion back in. We'll Shadow Ball. This should two-shot. Does two-shot.
Beautiful
And
damage.
gets a Spit F drop, which is irrelevant. Makes it rain. This will do like half to me. Does do half. So he could definitely try to get tricky here and switch around so that I don't get a Soul Heart boost, but a Shadow Ball's going to hurt everything, so I'm not too worried about it. We know we underspeed the Araquanid because our Scarf Hydrapple undersped the Araquanid, so that's good to know. Put on notes, Golden Go. I think it's just max. It might have a little bit of HP investment, but that seems to be just standard gold. So what could the rest of his Pokemon be? Kirim could be Ban, could be Scarf, could be DD. The way he's saving it makes me think it's more like a win concept, makes me think it's DD. Makes me wish I had a Dragon move, honestly. Like, Outrage would have went crazy here because we could have broken the Cobalion before it got set up, which would have been really nice. I imagine the other two moves on this Golden Go are either Focus Blast or Dazzling Gleam and Shadow Ball. We do take out the Golden Go with Shadow Ball, so we will get a Soul Heart boost here.
Heart boost.
So he has Kirim,
Quite
Cobalion,
ideal.
Araquanid left. Araquanid probably takes one, but we can Draining Kiss to get our health back. We can Draining... Oh, actually, we just Draining Kiss whatever comes in. Unfortunately, it looks like our weakness policy is not going to pay off, but...
Plus one
I guess on
Magirna
the
in
other
Trick
hand,
Room is very
Legendary
spooky.
wouldn't have either. So I guess it could have been like Citrus or Lefties.
Nothing
or,
for Trick.
you know, some other item that would have been useful
Oh,
here.
it's a tough call.
Citrus
'cause,
actually might have been crazy here. Now that I'm
the
looking
weird thing with Trick Room,
Doesn't-
they can either not
Which I
bring Trick
believe
Room and then
is
prep
Pure
completely
Black. It's
for the
last one I
wrong
haven't seen yet.
bad spot,
Earth Power does have
or,
this,
you know,
but Draining Kiss
get
will give us
overrun by Trick Room.
more than enough health.
Trying to prep for
We
both.
have 2 turns of Trick Room, so 2 Draining Kisses should knock him out and keep us relatively healthy.
Well,
since
you
we're using
kinda
Trick Room
have
on
to, like,
Cobalion.
Pick and choose
Although
what you
it's
think's more
debatable.
likely to come. which is the scary part, because if
So yeah, I guess we should
Give
have
games
saved
like
Sableye
this.
and went into Roaring Moon on that Earthquake, because Sableye Wisp actually would help a lot in Cobalion, assuming he's not Rest Talk. I'm thinking he's Rest Talk, which Sableye would also be Rest Talk forever because it doesn't have like PP. So we will Draining Kiss, massive damage. We should heal almost to
so
full here. Okay, straight to full. He can Earth Power, he Fusion Bolts. So this will hurt. That's wow. That's a
nothing.
lot of damage for non-stab. I know that it's a Kirim, but oh, I was looking at normal Kirim in the couch. Yeah, that's about to be expected. Double Draining Kiss again. We've got no reason not to.
There you go.
And the next turn we get another Trick Room up. And we'll be at +2 as well, which is kind of huge.
Fake Uber.
Oh wait, we're not faster than Arachnid, potentially, because it went for Miracle the turn that I thought we outsped it with Scarf. So he's probably bulkier, but this Magearna is set to out their underspeed, base speed Arachnid. I think it underspeeds it by like 3 points, which is kind of cool. I think it's 124 and 121. So hopefully that pays off. We get our Trick Room back up. If Arachnid comes in here, we might just Draining Kiss it. It's a tough choice. We will get more health back. We will get to +2. We go up to 315. So I don't think Cobalion one-shots us unless it is also CC.
Two now. So
We do lose our Trick Room.
all of our health.
I mean, Body Press CC to about the same damage from Cobalion, which is kind of funny. But a Draining Kiss actually one-shots him, though, at +2. So we don't even have to worry about setting up Trick Room on Cobalion. For Arachnid, we're not doing that much to Arachnid, so we're going to have to somehow play around Mirror Coat shenanigans. I think that's going to be with Trick Room into Aura Sphere. We just need Trick Room up to be in when Cobalion comes in. That's kind of the big ticket. Does bring Arachnid back in, and he's so healthy. So I will Trick Room once. We will find out what his last move is. Definitely could be Sticky Web, but also could be some kind of coverage. Liquidation would be annoying. We've got to play Mind Games with Mirror Coat. Okay, it just goes for Chilling Water, which does minimal damage. We will Trick Room. I don't know. He might underspeed us if he prep for Trick Room. Draining Kiss does... Let's say he's standard Arachnid. It'll do 140. We'll heal, 115, and then Mirror Coat would do 280 back. So we don't want that. So I'm going to Aura Sphere once. Kind of get an idea like where he's at. It does like 20%.
Really, really good play.
Oh, Citrus? Okay, that's annoying. Ow.
Very good play to scout like that.
More than I expected.
Beautiful play from Zan there.
I think he just clicks that again. I don't see... I shouldn't have set a Trick Room. I should have just switched, I guess. Because now we're hurt, and that Cobalion is in prime position to win if we bring in any of our physical sweepers. So I guess I could come in...
Isn't Trick Room up, though? Aren't you still fine?
Did he have pressure on something? Am I crazy? Oh, that Citrus is actually really frustrating, because a Draining Kiss might have KO'd him here. So...
And judging by the damage we saw last time, I feel like...
This is tough. I should not have let myself take that damage because we were in a position where we would have lived. I just wanted that +2 because Draining Kiss definitely does not KO Cobalion at neutral.
I think you should. I think you should have just Drained Kiss the first time. It would have been active full, and you would have.
I do hard switch. He Mirror Coats.
By how much
could just
Mirror Coat does to you?
I am gonna Giga Drain, I believe. Looking at it, yeah, I mean Giga Drain 2 shots to Cobalion, and this is gonna Mirror Coat me regardless. So Giga Drain might put us in range to not drop to a second one. Don't know what else we could do in this situation, unfortunately. I think I made a couple major misplays early on, and it's put me on the back foot so hard that I don't know that we can deal with this. So probably Mirror Coated here. I hope we live one because of the Giga Drain health. It's going to be close. We do.
Ooh, we do
Pretty
be
handily,
living.
5%. Do we ever outspeed Cobalion? I don't think so. Even with Scarf, we have 0 speed investment. So 0 speed Cobalion. Oh yeah, there's absolutely no way.
Yeah, Cobalion
Or
is
Giga Drain
pretty
again. He could definitely
too,
knock out
so.
like Chilling Water or something here. Then I go Arachnid. I Cell Rock this. I CC the Cobalion. CC is still doing almost half.
Excuse me.
So I just spam CC into Cobalion. We don't knock this out.
Oh no, it
by
lives.
1. And I need to watch to see if we lose Trick Room here. It's going to be either 1 turn left or we do lose it here. Okay, Trick Room's over. So we have options. How much is Quackable doing to Cobalion? Also about half. We just need to chunk it before it gets a chance to
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
So whatever deals the most damage, and I think that's going to be like Rock.
Like he just got a little bit too scared of the Arachne
Double
Coat.
CC in a Cobalion. Because Magearna is not taking one at this point, unfortunately. So he's got to go into it and set up. Does a +1 Roaring Moon do more? No, absolutely not. We do not have the coverage for it. Roaring Moon is an active liability for us right now. So we're going to like Rock. I'm actually
Citrus Clutch, yeah, honestly, big time.
Sorry, almost switch Life Orb with Expert Belt, and that would have made us so much weaker into Cobalion. So if he's max defense, max HP, he might still win if he's Rest Hog. Otherwise, I think we have enough gas in the tank between our two physical attackers to break through Cobalion. He's max HP, he's taking 40%. If he's just max defense, he's taking almost half.
When Quaggermack, he just wins off rip. Yeah,
So,
honestly.
2 CCs into.
I think he got into his own head there a little bit.
All depends on his
I
investment.
made like
If he's
a
more Spadef,
weird,
then he might just
weird
win.
play.
But it's close. It's been a really good game, honestly. It's 4-1 right now, but this thing just needs to set up iron defenses.
Oh,
that's
the
a good
crit.
He's definitely max health based on how much that did. And probably iron defenses here, if I had to guess.
That
Yeah,
crit
iron
is
defense.
huge. Gosh.
Wish I had Sable right now. I will say. I will CC again. We'll see. I don't think we KO. So if he is rest talk, iron defense body press, then we should just get Sable, and that's my bad. I guess if he rests, we can go Magirna and just pray that he doesn't get body press, but I don't think that's a good play. I think we just click CC until the end of time here. So if we crit,
What we were
CC,
scared of too, then
yeah,
like
he's
letting
max
Stibli go
health,
down.
or close to it.
Definitely.
So he does live. Is he rest talk?
That crit's massive. Yeah, that crit's huge.
He's berry. Citrus again. I pap
Papa.
berry. That is some incredible prep.
Love that.
Wow. Okay. Iron defenses again. I don't think we have enough.
Do we see the
juice to
Cobalion
beat
reverse?
him now, actually. I will CC again. A crit wins. I don't want to hope for it, but a crit does win. We don't get it. Wow. Papa Berry made all the difference. That's a crazy tech. Body presses, yeah. Yeah, we lose unless we get a crit with Moon. But honestly, I'm not even mad. That was an incredible set to bring. I imagine maybe he had coverage for Sable Eye. I'm going to ask him after the fact because it doesn't look like he's rest talk. Oh, wait, we gave up Hydro Apple, so we have 2 chances to crit. We have Quackable. He's at +4. Yeah,
Did just go Quack.
12%. And then Roaring Moon. Earthquake's doing like 6%. We go for the flinch.
I feel like he shouldn't have
I think
swapped
we
out
move
Magirna
on
the first.
And we do just spam CC. I mean, we got one way to win. I could flip turn into Magirna, actually, and that would give me one more chance at a crit, but I don't know that a flip turn crit would even knock him out, so it's probably not worth it. Wave Crash, we would just blow ourselves up, so if he has rest talk, then we just lose anyway. Right, no crit, but we'd knock
Did
him back to below
nothing.
20%. I guess we should have flip turned. Yeah, I should have flip turned, because it looks like that would have been maybe just enough. Oh man, imagine if we had a helmet somewhere.
Yeah, I think you need to flip turn, let
Magirna.
Magirna go down, hit it with Roaring Moon.
So we'll go Moon. This is our last opportunity.
With Quack.
I
That was his out.
usually likes to say he's unlucky. So there's one way we win this, and that's if he's
I mean,
unlucky
you may
right here.
kill. It's so low at
Best
this point.
move, unfortunately, we don't have Dragon Stab. So this is it. This is all the marbles. I should flip turn on Quackable now that I'm looking at it. Into Magirna. It would have done 5%. 6-7%. So if he lives on a sliver, then we messed up and we should have flipped turn. He's really thinking about this. I don't know if he rests. I don't know if there's something to think about here, because he does just hardball Moon anyway. Do Earthquake and don't knock him out. We should have flipped turn on Quackable. That was
Lives.
Dude, wait. We were low. Were we in? Oh no, we're Moxie. I was like, did we Torrent? Did we lose with Torrent? I should have flipped turn. That's a massive misplay on my part. I
God.
think we KO'd.
I feel like
Man, that sucks.
so
But
unfortunate.
yeah, GG's to Dapper. He does pull out the win just
Absolutely.
barely.
Aim
with
to win.
The 1-0.
I feel like he kind of
And,
just got
yeah,
into his own
we're
head.
4-2 now, but we
Like,
only lose
Cobalion
one,
is
but
sweet.
still all right.
That's kind of
And, we got
wild.
3 more weeks to hopefully make playoffs. So GG's to our opponent.
Roaring mid,
So close.
agreed.
So crazy
Absolutely.
Rapids set, and those berries are absolutely clutch. So GG's.
Wow.
We will see you all next week.
What an insane game there. Yeah, Papa and the Citrus Berry both coming in absolute clutch. Love that. Crazy game. My goodness. Wow. Fumbling multiple win cons is part of learning. Just maybe not the best time for us to do so. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. He was in prime position and he just head there. Which I totally feel. That's absolutely something that I would do, have done, will do. Right, real quick though, everybody. I'll say it again. You guys are gonna get sick of me. There is this video from Mr. Zand here. Make sure everybody going over here, clicking the subscribe button. Click that the little like button right there too. And of course, come down here. There's no comments, guys. What is this? 4 days ago, 29 views, not a single comment. Come on now. We can do better than that. I believe. I believe in us. Didn't mess up this time. Yeah, exactly. He absolutely could have seen it with the flip turning. Getting himself that extra turn, which would have been huge. There we go. I better not be the only comment. I better come back to this video tomorrow and I better see another comment. I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't. I better see it. Oh boy. Excuse me. More battles. Count? No, I totally missed 4v3. Yeah. Oh, that checks out. That being said, guys, one. Do Ruppy over here. I'm not complaining I needed the win. No, absolutely. Take what we can. Sometimes we just simply must take what we can. Head, guys. Move on. Watch Ruppy's battle here. Remember the timer this time?
What's up, guys? Ruppy here. Welcome you to week 6 of UNPL season 6.
Team builder.
I'm not bringing.
Love seeing a team builder. I also just really like Ruppy's team builders. I'm a big fan. I love the aesthetic he went for. The Owl House reference and everything. Big fan. Burden, max attack, max speed, close combat acrobatics, fire punch. Ooh. Upper hand. I love upper hand. That's gotta be for Mamo? Yeah, definitely for Mamo. Love upper hand. Super cool. We're flying with the wider hurt bit, so we're activating our own unversed. Got Magnezone. Magnezone's such a cool mon too. Total side tangent. I really do like Ruppy's team. Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Flash Cannon, Thunderwave. Pretty standard stuff. Magnet Pull. What are we baiting in? That's a whole Corviknight. That's what we're baiting. That's what we're trying. That checks out.
Corviknight is not going anywhere.
He answered that for me.
Simple. The only way Hunter.
Right, we've got Curse Body. We've got choice Scarf. Choice. That must be it's to outspeed Venu even in the sun, isn't it? Assume that's the only thing I can see here. I guess it could also like outspeed's like a booster speed. What is your name? Fluttermane. Well, okay, cool. I respect it. I like it. Like that's the second time we've seen Scarf.
But in those scenarios, I think I've got the tools to handle them.
Fair enough.
I can keep pivoting around with flip turn.
Liquid Voice, love that. Double Scar. Okay. Outspeed's the Mamo, which is big. Outspeed's the Walking Wake, which is big. Okay, I like it.
I have Moonblast to address Wake as well as Brute Bonnet before Terra, and Hyper Voice becomes a water attack thanks to the Liquid Voice ability. And to Terra, eat a Hyper Voice Walking Wake.
Ooh. Steam Engine. Her Meteor Beam. Oh, that's peak. The set is peak. I love this. I hope this set works. That's peak. Adore this. There's no better like game to get this activated in other than against Sun. Oh, I hope this works. I want to see the coal sweep. I demand it. I'm demanding a coal sweep.
Aquajet for priority, just like her.
Super offense this. Barrage Felstinger Aquajet Crunch. Love it. So cool.
A little cheeky this week and
Gotcha.
Felstinger as a KO with it on anything will boost Amity to +3 attack and make her.
I love that. Super peak team.
Which is interesting because he's got Ditto, which has the potential to be pretty nasty to my team. He has a Brute Bonnet.
Did Tony Torkoal bring the same team again?
None of it. I'm curious about that. Regardless, good luck at fun, Tony. Make sure you guys go check out his side of the battle. Give him a like and a sub. And let's see if our Columbus Owl House edition can.
You guys heard Ruppy, right? Make sure you're going to give these guys a like and sub. He said it too. I'm gonna keep saying it, but now he said it too, so I'm gonna say it again. Go like and sub. All these people.
Somehow get back on the board. He leaves the Fluttermane. Interesting. So, with no Sun Up, if he's a Scarf variant, I outrun him. I do not kill with Shadow Ball is the thing, though. So,
Fluttermane Spadef is
my play here
giant.
Is to turn out into probably Amity. Yeah, we'll U-turn out for the chip, and then go from there.
Chip.
Well, actually, I would honestly be. He could go Shadow Ball. He could go either way, honestly. I think I'll go into Amity because Amity's AV.
I think Moonblast makes the most sense for him to.
The way we're going. If we'd rather go Moonblast, that is fine. We can deal with that. Go Shadow Ball.
Oh,
Right,
okay,
take
never
that.
mind.
Take that pretty well, actually. I don't think your specs. I didn't see a Booster Energy proc. I didn't see Life Orb chip. I'm pretty sure you switched out here.
I think you have to switch.
I'm just gonna go for a Crunch, because Crunch should rip this thing apart with its low defenses. It is neutral. Yeah, there we go.
I maybe would have Barbaraged for potential.
Torkoal.
Yeah, I've definitely would have Barbaraged. Getting the poison on Torkoal would have been so nice.
That is absolutely fine. That Crunch still did a decent chunk. I kind of want to go into Bellows now.
Do it.
But then again, you probably Earth Power, maybe?
Yeah, that's not true. They probably do have Earth
Like,
Power.
keep this thing in. That's the key thing, which, I mean, you probably would. I'm gonna go into Skara. I think Skara's got a pretty solid,
Hermie comes in here.
pretty solid matchup here. You just set rocks. That's fine. I can spin those away with Bellows later. Yeah, I should be able to spin those away with Bellows without too much issue.
It's a shame that we're losing health on Bellows, though.
And, I mean, in the
To
sun,
the rocks.
I don't think you go into Wake. I want to say Corbin at your play. I'm gonna flip.
Oh, it's always flip turn here,
I
right?
feel like you switch this thing out.
If nothing else, what did I just say? If nothing else, you bait a potential Solar Beam to see if they have it.
I'm Scarf, but he doesn't know that. Yeah, he's gonna switch.
Okay, never mind.
Which is absolutely fine. Into the Venusaur. So we are playing this game out of the gate. He did tell me he is Terra Ground Venusaur.
Ooh, Terra
Which-
Ground. That's what he usually brings.
I'm pretty sure he's brought Terra Ground every single week.
He really bring the same set again. Same
Like, I
exact.
just go into Lucha now
I can't even words. What?
and just go off. It's incredibly tempting, not gonna lie.
Lucha
You
live?
know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I do not care. Because I should be able to take this thing. I mean, I'll take rocks, that is fine. He has leftovers.
Our lefties.
Curious. But Luce should still make it. I'm tempted to just Fire Punch in the sun? No, I'm gonna close combat.
I don't
I'm
think they
going
ever
to
stay
close
in.
combat because it will pop my white herb.
Mm-hmm.
He goes into Corviknight.
Although Fire Punch probably kills this thing. Huh?
Interesting. Well, that's still a
Well,
good chunk.
maybe not.
That will pop my white herb. He has Rocky
Oh,
Helmet.
man, gotcha. Checks out, checks out.
That is absolutely fair and fine. Because I've got Unburden active now. That close combat did a chunk. I'm just gonna Fire Punch.
There you go.
Do some good damage to this thing. Maybe he predicts me to switch.
Just like they may U-turn here, predicting a switch, right?
Lose out.
So
That's a
much.
ton. I will take more Rocky Helmet chip, which is fine. He U-turns.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Absolutely fine with me.
So we just get even more chip on something with Lucha?
Little to no reason to switch Luce out. Part of me wants to save the Terra Fairy tech on Colossal for Wake, but I feel like I might be in a position where Luce could just sweep from here.
I don't think you are. I don't think you can ever win with this from this.
So you are Partisan with a speed. Unless you're Scarf, you do not outrun me. So I'm just gonna go Acrobatics and take care of you. Because this should, I mean, with Unburden, Luce should pretty much outrun everything. Because this is what Lucha does. I mean, if you're Scarf, at least I will know that coming out of this. So far, all I've seen from you is Shadow Ball. You are not Scarf, and that is a
Dead
dead
Fluttermane. That's crazy. Lucha's going absolutely
Alright,
insane.
that is one problem off
Love
the
to see
table.
it. Love to
One
see it.
problematic path paradox. Which is good. I did not want to have to,
Oh, there's
Mammal
Mammal.
Swine.
Mammal.
So...
Are we upper
you
handing?
shard me. And this is exactly
Oh,
what I
please
thought
tell me
was.
this works. Please tell me this works.
I would imagine you realize Unburden's active and go for the Ice Shard.
Please.
And that's
Yes.
exactly why I have upper
Peak.
hand.
Peak. Absolute peak.
I'm gonna go for it again, why not? I mean, maybe you don't Ice Shard this time, but
That's such cool tech. I love upper hand.
if I lose to... Oh, you're just gonna switch out. which is fine. Back into Corviknight.
That kind of feels like it's like a choice Mamo then.
Fine.
They're trying to play the 50-50 game, just swapping.
It's whatever.
You're losing another Mon now. If
I'm pretty sure a Fire Punch still takes you out from here.
it was just playing the 50-50,
I should
like, you should have always stayed in.
Fire Punch without the sun and pick you off. So that is Corviknight gone.
Lucha's going absolutely insane here.
So didn't necessarily need Camilla for that. Out comes Torkoal to set the sun back up, which is fine. I'm just gonna close combat.
We never kill this thing. Chip it down enough. We just kind of win with something else after.
See what you want to do from here. You were gonna flamethrower and take Luce out, which is absolutely fair.
Jeez, Halucha went crazy there.
I am honestly fine with
I mean,
that.
Ruppy's almost his whole team is still full HP too. Like, that's wild.
Left?
I think Bellows can
I'm
just
gonna
win.
go Bellows. Luce, you did a fantastic job this game. Thank you for lighting the way for what is going to come next. Actually, I'm going to Terrasilize, but I think I'm gonna Rapid Spin first, get rid of these rocks. I have no problem with that because I proceed to blow this thing up after the fact with a Meteor Beam, and then Colossal is in business. So that is going to be the rocks gone.
Plus, you're wasting sun turns
Body
too.
Breath. Yeah, that's not gonna
Ooh,
do,
great play.
much to me.
Really good Terra on Ruppy's part there.
I'm gonna Earth Power take you out. I'm gonna hold off on the Meteor Beam for a moment. So that is the sun gone.
Sun is indeed gone.
So I'm not gonna have to worry about that anymore as we go back into the
Venusaur.
Venusaur,
Sludge Bomb incoming then?
which is completely fine. So I know your leftovers. I know your Terra Ground. And yet I really don't want to pop the Meteor Beam just yet.
Do you ever pop it here?
I'm gonna go to Amity. I want to
I
hold
want to go
on
to
that
Magma Zone, because like Zone doesn't really have a place in this game at this point, I don't think.
Gonna get a Intimidate off on you. I don't think it'll be necessary as you just Sludge Bomb. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and crunch you. As you just straight up Earth Power me. And
I suppose I didn't tear there.
I do a huge chunk with Earth.
And not tearing there is kind of
crunch.
interesting.
The fact that you're not terrestrializing is really curious to me.
That's what I said.
Not that I think it matters too much in the long run. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Hunter. I'm gonna preserve
Ooh.
Amity for right now because I could maybe use one last Intimidate on Mamoswine, perhaps, in a pinch.
Hey,
Or just
interesting,
once
interesting.
the sun is gone. I can take this Earth Power easily. And now it's disabled.
Disabled it, that's so funny. Bruh.
So I should outrun you. You're at a point where Draco would definitely kill. A Flamethrower also would if you don't Terrastalize. I'm just gonna drop a Draco. And that is the end of
Dead
Venusaur.
Venusaur is huge.
Maybe this invites Mamo in, which is a little surprise to me. And on that note,
Now you just sack Overquill, right?
okay, how many turns of sun are left?
Yeah, you
This
just
is
sack
the last
Overquill
one.
every single time here.
That is actually perfect. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna
Sack
sack
Overquill and then
here.
click
She's
2
going,
Moonblasts.
Sweet Potato in being KO'd. It's fine. Just because one, this is an Intimidate off on this Mamoswine. Knock off, which is fair.
You also see no Oblivious Mouse.
And now, that allows for me to send out Skara. With no sun in the way. You know what? I'm gonna flip turn. In case
Huh?
he switches to Wake.
You just
Flip turn will take
you
this
just
thing out.
Moonblast twice, don't you? I mean, I guess we just go Bellows, right? And we're still in kind of the same position.
And I think I'm gonna go into Bellows. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go into Bellows to wrap this up.
Fair enough.
Potentially.
Yeah, I don't think Wake can ever
I
beat
say
this
wrap
plus
up,
Prim.
but,
I don't think it ever beats Prim in general.
It might depend how this next turn actually plays out. I'm just gonna Meteor Beam. So I can get my +1. It's probably not necessary, honestly, but I want to show off the tech.
Real. That's so real.
This was my original plan for last week against Baldy, except with Terra Grass. But he Hydro Steams, which Bellows takes.
Ooh, just barely living.
Activates Steam Engine. I fire off this Meteor Beam. and do a ton of damage to this thing.
That is such cool tech. I love that.
I should outrun it now because of Steam Engine, and that
Yes, I'm so glad I actually pulled that off. I love that tech. That is such a sick set. Beautiful game there.
Great game, Tony. GG's.
Lucha and Colossal absolutely went crazy. See it? Beautifully played game by Ruppy. King of Ruppy. Gonna, just drop this right here. You guys know why. Could you should coming over here? I'll fix it. Coming over here, be hitting like. Coming over here, hitting subscribe. Going down here into the comments. Look at that, Dapper already left a comment. So did Zenkai. Love it. Love it, love it. Everyone else should be too, though. Always gotta put the spoiler. Beautiful. We have a nice comment behind for Ruppy here. Like all of you should be doing. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it until I see more than like 2 or 3 comments on these videos, guys. Come on now. How many coaches are in this league? We can be leaving more comments than that being said, we've got 2 battles left. I don't remember who's next. Oh, we've got Golden Guy. I'm gonna fix that right now before the battle starts. We'll save the rest for afterwards. We've got Golden Guy versus Emerald Miner. Elf Pele and Starters. Well, if that doesn't tell you what this battle's words. That doesn't tell you what's gonna happen in this battle. Oh boy. Right. Oh. Give it a go.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick. I also like Golden Guy, and I'm your coach of the Philadelphia Panthers. This week we are coming back to, I think, week 6 of the UNPL, and after taking a hard loss last week and several
It's okay, no one knows for sure what week it is.
DCs later, we're finally here in week 6, and we are taking on none other than Emerald Miner and the Demolition Force. Emerald Miner has only dropped, I think, 2 games on the season, maybe, and he's playing out of his mind. That being said, he also made several transactions prior to this week. He dropped things like Solgaleo and Weavile, who he had on his team, and they were doing really well for him, and he ended up picking...
We have a full-on team. Got a lot of talking.
And I think those were the big 3 that he ended up getting last week.
Oh, here.
Matches up fairly well into
I want to see items. We got boots. You just kind of unfortunately have to be on Tropicos. Sad. Protective pads on Meow. Fair enough. There's a whole Zapdos that is required. Ooh, choice specs Lapras. Okay, I vibe with that. That's cool. Very, very cool. I don't know. This is a Terra Captain Lapras. I don't know what the Terra type is, though. I said it earlier, but Green's Klefki, pretty classic stuff here. Air Balloon Galgi helps it beat the Sandy Shocks. I respect it. Actually, that helps it against the Dirge, too. Ooh, Punching Glove. Love a Punching Glove.
to the rest of the team, it looks like. We do have those protective pads. Oh, so no Weezing. Weezing and no Urshifu,
Right.
which means that Lapras is actually freed up to do
But do we have
Positive Heat, Sandy Shocks.
Positive Heat? I love that name.
Meowscarada into Sandy Shocks. Triple Axle kills every day of the week. That's what we're going for. You think that this is going to be Sash?
Stayed in.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
You got to be kidding me. Oh, man.
The
that sucks.
immediate
Especially
miss.
because
Oh,
we
no.
don't have removal on this team. Well, I guess if that is the case, I guess Hone Claws here to raise my accuracy so that can't happen again. And then we'll attack whatever comes out in front of us. Half head is the Weezing. Weezing is up. Maybe if we can get... It's not neutralizing gas either. So that's pretty cool, I guess. So we are...
Weezing probably lives though.
and no
So fat.
Honestly, I just want to go for a U-turn and go out into probably like Realgy. Those rocks being up suck. That should have never happened if we connect at all.
Probably should have U-turned the last turn there.
Okay, that
I
was
think
physically-
the Home Claw's a little bit
It's not too bad.
at that point. Kind of already used up his luck.
And I mean, he can probably just go for a fire move if I had to guess. So Realgy's probably our best bet. But that means that we lose our air
Ooh,
balloon right away, which is
ooh.
gonna suck.
I don't know about losing our balloon, yeah.
But I didn't want to risk getting burned with the issue. Flamethrower, okay, yeah. I mean, we would have not liked to take that whatsoever. They did pop a balloon, so it's a little awful, I guess.
Losing the balloon is definitely a shame there.
So let's just go for it. I mean, it hits everything outside of the Dirge relatively hard, I guess. So that's what we're gonna do. Just go for a Sludge Wave right off rip. With this thing, it's adaptability boosted. And I should have not put neutralizing gas in the calc for this. Sludge Wave should be doing like 75% here. And even onto Sandy Shocks, we see no air balloon impact. We can take the Earth Power because we're set for Galgi, and your Sludge Wave is still doing a good amount. This should be Zapdos, okay? This is gonna do 50%. Good. That shows us that you're not physically defensive Zapdos, which is absolutely go for Sludge Wave again. And potentially, are you specially defensive, Zapdos? No, you could be, I guess, and that could have been a high roll. I mean,
Excuse me.
I don't have a better play at this point in time.
Getting tired,
If we
apparently.
can get Medicham in instead of a Trailblaze on something, we should be rocking and
Ooh,
rolling.
Trailblaze. I heard Trailblaze.
Skeletor, unfortunately, does.
I heard the term Trailblaze. I'm good.
Medicham pretty well, to be honest with you.
Peak gameplay, peak gameplay.
Those are the moves that we have. We're not hitting it too hard, but we can still get good damage on it through just attacking it. As long as it's not some sort of Calm Mind setup set, which would be awful. Pasta Pete's coming out with Sandy. That's fine.
Ooh, Pasta
here,
Pete.
we can go out
The
and
name
get
is so funny to me.
anything
I love that.
and then we just go from there.
Ooh, this is just the freest Volt Switch ever, right? For Pasta Pete over here.
From Weezing, you Volt Switch. Very power, okay, we take that.
We just Earth Power. I mean, getting Chip is great, but I think Volt Switch is probably better there.
I think it's the best play into what you have brought. I'm gonna go for it. I mean, we gotta hit it at some point, right? Maybe.
We always just go Klefki here, right?
Again, sure.
Oh, no, back to this. That also makes sense.
We do 1, 2, 3. Yes. Oh, and then crit. That means that we've gotten some damage down on this thing now. Here.
Big crit, big crit.
Meow into Weezing, non-neutralizing gas, so this is a little bit for sure. We needed to switch out. This thing could have Pain Split, which is the issue. I'm just gonna U-turn out. I'm not saying in. If he has Pain Split, he's got Pain Split good for him. I imagine they just want to go for a Flamethrower, in which case I'm just gonna go back out. I mean, Dragalge pretty much walls this, and if we can, we've already got damage some, so that means Medicham's gonna be doing a lot better. Pain Split, okay. It's not gonna be giving you too much back at all. So here, I think I just flipped around expecting my opponent to discard switch.
You take Chip over Rocky Helmet if it stays in.
Because I definitely cannot take.
I imagine this
So the only reason that they wouldn't
is a whole Weezing.
they're just ready to get rid of this Weezing, which I don't think is the right move for them. Thankfully, we have boost on Terrapago, so the rocks aren't that big of a deal at the moment. And yeah, this is gonna be Greg the Caddy. Cycles are okay.
Fair enough. Good switch.
Meow into Cyclozar. We should be faster, and we would go with Triple Axle. But I also think that we can just go into Lapras here and just start firing off attacks.
Fair fairy. Okay, that checks out. That checks.
Yeah. Let's swap into Lapras.
Isn't a switch in for this at all. Wow.
But we are going to Terrasilize here.
Lapras goes kind of insane.
Is doing a decent amount to pretty much everybody, right? Even Zapdos? Yeah. So let's just lock into Surf, see what Cyclozar is taking from it. Should be fine. Yeah, I don't think you stay in. You have no reason to stay in, you should be. You could knock off, sure. But if you knock off, you're just setting yourself up to get. I mean, I could easily take you out. So we're just gonna tear here. Knock off on Zapdos, you're gonna see my stats.
Oh, the dude just knocked off wild.
So it's gonna do like 10% to this Cyclozar. It's 80. It's 80.
Oh, yeah.
But now we can just alert
That's a
it
shame.
free.
Losing the specs there for effectively nothing is definitely a shame.
You saw that I just used Surf in front of you.
Should be back into Weezing, I assume, right?
Okay, here comes Zapdos. Yeah.
Zapdos, gotcha.
This Alluring Voice is gonna do a lot. Okay, and then I'm gonna freeze try this turn, just in case they try to roost. Because I'm not gonna play around. I'm just gonna keep you down low. You can't do much to me in return. And that's all.
If you expect a roost, why didn't you surf?
Yep, fine with me. Let's just freeze try, keep it low. Maybe we can snag a freeze. Maybe.
That's not going to do much.
I think Surf here is honestly fine. They could roost again, sure, but now Surf is stronger than freeze try. So we'll get more damage off because now it's not super effective and so on, right?
That's doing nothing.
I think I just go Surf again. You can. I mean, that's 2 roost. Roost clock is at 2.
I mean, we basically just let Zapdos heal for free there. I don't know if that was the best play ever. Like, we probably should have gone Galgi there.
Oh yeah, we outspeed. No speed, Zapdos. Okay. Let's play this game. Maybe I should have just Alluring Voice with these Zapdos. No, Surf is still the bigger play. Okay, you're faster now, sure. You're gonna take a lot of damage from this. But yeah, I'm fine with letting this go. I'm doing the damage that I need to do. Because you set up, now you're confused.
Oh, the confusion. That's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate.
Let's go for another Alluring Voice. He has to go out and Skeletor. He doesn't wanna. But then
Super unfortunate.
So, I mean, take your pick if you want to go for it. I think I can always set up. Left key is staying around. Sorry, I'm like my brain's all over the place right now. Left key is staying around because it is our defensive check to GN help. We can always set a reflect in front of it, and dual stabs aren't hurting us that bad. If we see, oh, you're gonna okay. Zapdos come out. You're gonna roost again.
Yeah, Zapdos just go completely free
It's
again.
my most amount of damage at the moment. That's roost number 3. Especially defensive Zapdos was not on my list of things to come to this because to me it doesn't make the most sense. Roost number 4. I think like physically defensive with static was the way to go. So we're keeping this thing chipped down. Which is
I mean, clearly it's working.
I am gonna freeze right here in case I go back out into Cyclozar. Okay, no,
Sometimes you just can't bring the
but we are going to get
the standard stuff because it's going to cause you to lose. Everyone expects it.
Decide to go into here. Lapras went down. It did a lot of work for us. It broke a lot of things. Great Cavity is going to be the Cyclozar. We're going out into Meowscarada. Or, hear me out, we go out into Medicham.
I love the name Toowoomba.
Punching Glove, which I'm not a huge fan of. So let's just go out in Sydney and go for a triple axle. We're going for the triple axle. We have to hit. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If, okay, just getting it back up. That's fine. Half hits coming in. 2 of these should kill, if not 1. We are Ice type. That's 1, 2, and 3.
Quieter.
I'm curious. Let's see.
A little too loud there.
Into Weezing. Really curious as to We are not grass type.
Not talking about the video.
We are ice type.
One of my family members just
Large not
called me
killing.
and was like,
We do
quiet
have to go for
down,
the
we're
last
trying
one, one, two. There we go. Meowscarada is going to pick up a kill against Weezing.
going to sleep
I
10
imagine
p.m.
that
But
Qianbao
they're
is around here.
reasonable people and I'm insane.
Nothing else. Yep. Keep doing Qianbao. Yeah, it's Qianbao. Conquest. We're gonna go straight on lefty here. Lefty invites in the Skeletor, unfortunately. But I think we can just pivot around that. Take comes off. Yeah. And it's light work. Okay.
Big damage there. Very, very big damage.
Here, Skeletor wants to come out so bad. I think I'm gonna call you going into Skeletor and go out into Great Barrier. Pasta eat, really? Really? Okay, I mean that's fine. Yeah, that makes sense, but I feel like Skeletor just grinds right there.
I'm expecting a T-wave though, right?
This thing should not be around, is the thing. That's the biggest issue right now.
I mean, yeah, he does have a point.
Skull, Dragon Bolt is also free. Skull can burn some things. Earth Power comes off, sure.
Earth Power is super free at this point in the game.
Sandy Shocks. But it did some breaking in the beginning. Let's see. Medicham against Sandy. I'm gonna go out into Toowoomba here. Go for a Trailblaze. And then try to work from there.
Toowoomba.
Just go for the Trailblaze.
Medicham is
Maybe
in.
for Scarf. So I can just come in and Scarf Revenge this thing. And Trailblaze into anything would be fantastic right now. Even if it's, let's see, Skeletor. I'm glad I didn't. So I almost went Poison Jab on this thing. To deal with Fairy Skeletor. Okay.
Well,
That's
that's
a lot of damage. I imagine Qianbao has some sort of
wow.
way to revenge me. So I'm gonna try to get back some health. I imagine Qianbao comes in with the okay 54, so we can switch out and switch back in. Even with Stealth Cross on our side. I imagine Qianbao has some sort of priority in Ice Shard probably. But we have seen a Sacred Sword from it. Medicham pick up a kill on some shocks. If Qianbao does not come in here, then I don't know. I mean, he could use it as a turn to set up with Skeletor. I'm gonna Psycho Pet. That's my best move to get this Skeletor. I'm gonna let him take me out just so I can get some damage on this thing. This to max HP. This is doing about 30%, and then I can come in and potentially revenge with the Terrapagos. I'm just gonna go ahead and start looking at that.
Ugh.
Yeah, okay, that's what you are. Take effect comes off. Ooh, that's a big damage. This looks like it's going to be a little bit offensive,
What's terrible? I wonder.
and it's sitting at +1. That Skeletor takes out.
I love it. I don't know what it's for.
Down to Bridge. We can bring in Terrapagos here, set up a Rock Polish, and just start going in. Rock Polish is
They're a bug
just going to
often.
be faster than things. He can burn us if he wants to, so that'd be fine. He could also slack off. Torch Sum comes off, sure. I mean, I'm not too worried. Now we're going to Terra Starstorm. Based on the damage that we did with Medicham, which should have only been like 30%, we should take this thing out. So let's go for this Terra Starstorm. Oh! That hurt, and it's my kill list. That kills. That was awful.
Ooh.
Medicham's down already. Damn. Oh, he must have had like...
Yeah, it's more Spadef Skeletors, yeah.
I go here into Sydney, which can still do a lot of work, and then Klefki can still beat the rest of the team, to be honest with you. So I can just U-turn out.
Does Klefki beat Zapdos?
And I can still use it to kill Zapdos. Okay, so Meowscarada picks up the second kill. Terrapagos going down. Barely missing out on that kill. I want to know what that roll was, and if it made any sort of deal. We go out into Klefki. The biggest threat to Klefki is no longer there. We can Draining Kiss the Qianbao and the Cyclozar. And this is going to be Zapdos, okay?
Zap had to come in here.
I am going to Light Screen first.
No,
Wave comes off, okay?
T-Wave.
Big damage, yeah, I think Zapdos actually... Or Qianbao's going to end up cleaning. Oh, that would... I want to know how big a roll that was. Damn it! Well, we're going to take that L. Unfortunately, Zapdos goes down.
Dang, what a game.
Lefty with Heat Wave, Meowscarada's going to go down without picking up the kill. Yeah,
Definitely got a little bit unlucky there, unfortunately.
anything else?
The golden guy.
Letting me back in. But this thing for sure outspeeds. GG's. Oh, that was rough. I need to know Terrapagos into... No, I can't say that. Just go U-turn. I had so much wrong with it, but yeah, sure. I don't know about that one. Awesome. Okay, Qianbao picks up a kill or on Meowscarada there. And
What a game.
I don't know. I need to look at that.
Another like relatively close one, honestly. The Dirge living was definitely unfortunate because Tropicus was in a great spot otherwise. But you know, that's Skeletors for you. Skeletor simply refuses to die. Oh boy. Well, everybody, we just finished another video. Means I have to start yapping. All of you, go over here. That video I just put in chat right there. Over here. You'll leave a like. For your sub to Mr. Golden Guy. Go down. Look, guys, come on. Single comment. Come on. What is this? What is this right here? Better than that. Hmm. All right, guys, we're down. The very last video. Don't mind this. Hidden that hole. We're on to the last video. The last video. Don't mind this one. This is video. This is just stream, so I could put things in chat. For some reason, it still won't let me put things in my own chat. Streamlabs. I don't know why. But we are on to our last battle, not counting mine. We're skipping mine because my opponent didn't get the chance to upload, and I think it'd be weird to watch my own video on stream. It feels kind of egotistical. This is a shorter one. I mean, masterclass. Okay, and now I'm excited. I love me some Alcremie. I've drafted it with Terra before, and I 6-0'd someone, and beautiful. Short and sweet. Hey, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see it. The title alone has me intrigued. Yeah, this is Mr. TJP. Let's see what an Alcremie masterclass looks like, guys. All right, what do we got? Lefties, makes sense. Probably the that. Guessing it's that set, right? It's set. We of course have the choice specs Iron Bundle. Rocky helmet on this guy makes sense. Boots on our Snowflake. Loaded dice hacks wrist. Love it. We just be a little bit careful. Loaded dice hacks wrist, not to just like give this thing a billion boosts though. So I think that's how stamina works. Expert Bell Palma. Love it. The matchup looks pretty rough too. It looks like excuse me. Just on paper, looking at the team, looks like a bit of a tough matchup for TGP, so I'm excited to see how this goes.
And is Terra Grass with Jolteon and Terra Dark with this?
Battle start here. Jolteon lead.
Now my question is that thing is...
It's gonna be Scarf
I'm
Jolteon.
scared.
Big feet
If that
Jolteon.
thing is, what do you call? Scarf, I can be screwed. So, I don't want to risk it for no reason.
I feel like in Iron Bundle, you should almost always be Quick Feet Jolteon. In my opinion. My, as usual, uninformed, tasteless opinion. No Quick Feet. We don't see it.
And I'm not going to knockoff. If he stays in, like try to go for
Did I speed it
radio
up?
voice,
Or didn't.
I will know it's not Scarf or whatever. You know, you got Volt Switch. You might hear my daughter in the back. She's a bit sick. She's with my wife, by the way.
Oh no. Hope she feels
So
better
much
soon.
choice lock.
Or he already does by now, but I'm still gonna say it.
You must still, of course, the stamina. Knock off the
Haunts.
Brindleberry.
Brindleberry Haunts. Wait,
Isn't that
not
stamina?
stamina?
Okay, wait. Okay, knockoff did about 25.
Why are we not stamina?
Okay, that thing maybe not max defense. Maybe it's Curve Force.
We're not stamina on Haunts?
Ice Punch we do half,
I'm shocked.
but I need to keep that thing, so we'll go for the Bandozo.
You know what other abilities does this thing get?
Oh, I went so much for Ice
Yeah,
Punch.
same. Really surprised.
Ice Punch would have been nice. So now I think
Rocks are really big here.
Body Press maybe? Yeah, let's go for Body Press. He doesn't have a switch.
Gammon is very intent on disrupting this.
I forgot.
Ooh.
This
Here's my crep side tangent for this this battle. Love Hisui and Decidueye. Such a cool mon. Need to draft it more. I love that guy. Anyway.
Okay, so this is Body Press did around 25. So he got some defense advancement. His leftovers. So I guess I can go for, if I go for Alchemy, let's say go for Leaf Blade. Now Leaf Blade will do a lot, but with Drain Case I can recover a bit more. I think I will go for the Pika, Gen 9.
Pika Gen 9. So true.
Go for knockoff, that's fine. Knockoff did go to my Palma to 208.
I don't think Ice Punch will kill from here.
Maybe
Not
it's
Iron
max
Fist.
attack or something like that. So I will go for Ice Punch.
Gotta get anywhere close. Shockingly bulky mon.
Of course. You got knockoff triple arrow.
Have Sucker Punch here, I wonder.
Only concern is, do you have Sucker Punch?
Me and TGP on the same wavelength.
You have Shadow Sneak, okay.
Shadow Sneak, nice. I say nice as if I'm rooting for the opponent. I just really like Kasui and the Decidueye, so I just like seeing people use well. I really
So
like
I can
that
bring
one.
that thing. And
Here's max defense HP. Gotcha, gotcha. But yep, it is in fact the Alchemy set.
yeah.
Is in fact the set. I'm gonna go for a heavy slam. I'm gonna do enough.
Two heavy slam from Mudville will not KO. So I'll go for one Calm Eye.
Alchemy set. It's so degenerate, but it's so good.
Heavy slam, that's fine.
I think
And now we'll go for Training Kiss.
we're just fine here. Do we see the Alchemy 5-0?
Just because
6
I can
kills.
I will not go now for the Terra. I'm really surprised I don't see the stamina. Okay, that thing is definitely max. It's not EV, but max speed F for sure.
Ooh, good call, good call. They did try and protect the Terra.
I would go for another Calm Mine. Or Draining Kiss. No, let's go for Calm Mine.
I think it always heavy. Even if you Terra, heavy slam is
Draining
doing
Kiss
quite a chunk.
plus Go for the stored power. That's fine. Because both
Into this.
cannot do much.
Honestly, though,
I have to check. Special.
it's so
There's
crazy.
not
Some
no special move that can threaten me.
make people sick with that
Kiss.
bolt. Alchemy is just one of those mons where like it isn't always going to be able to do things like this, but if you just if you don't answer it quickly enough, it is like, especially for how low points, it is one of the best mons just snowballing through a team. If you don't answer it quick enough, it's
Let me go for the
wild.
Acid Hammer. I'm a bit scared, to be honest, that I get the para or something. If I get the para, I will be pissed.
Alchemy has its day. It sure does have its day.
I will go for Training Kiss now.
Exactly, can't be on-court or taunted.
I
Yeah,
live.
that ability
Yeah.
is crazy. Such a cool mon. Such a cool mon.
Please do not power right now. Nice, okay. Now I'm quite set up. I'm +4 in defense,
Just a tad.
+2 in special attack and special defense.
Booster our way speed.
Booster speed, that's perfect.
For booster
That's
attack, we
even-
may be against break 3.
If it's booster speed. Yes, 168. And attack. Excuse me.
Ew.
E-Crash will do nothing. So let's go for the Draining Kiss. I'm gonna go for Dragon Dance.
That's greedy. That's really greedy.
+1.
I like you're super bulky. That's why.
Okay, I'm back
I
to
don't
full.
think that matters though, because like you're not ever outpacing this.
I did. So stored power will KO now.
They got so greedy. Gouging fire.
But you're going down.
So greedy.
Ah, damn, I throw, man. Perfect.
I don't think that was the play, friend. I think Alchemy just sweeps from here, right? I don't know what they do about it. I think they should have brought Lugia in early. I mean, assuming it's like a Calm Mind Lugia,
Okay, Lugia can be a problem.
it could have 1v1'd it,
So
but
for wondering,
they would have needed to bring it in. Oh,
Need for feet.
well. That sure happened. I will say, I don't know. Maybe this is just me, and like not calling anyone out. That was definitely a fortunate position. I don't love to see forfeits in like content focused leagues, but it is what it is. No fault to them. Last time we played, he kind of mocked this win is so fresh for me. Fair enough. Fair enough, friend. Fair enough. That being said, guys, I need to call the stream. Well, I mean, that was the last one anyway. Definitely need to call the stream. Family's trying to sleep. And before I go, though, I just want to say, go over here, Mr. TJP's video. I'm not see the screen. Make sure you are sub to Mr. TJP. Make sure you've given a like for the Alchemy sweep. Oh, perfect. I better see some. Why can't I see them? So we never noticed. Alright, well, my knowledge. I'll upload two aside. I call the stream there, guys, because my family's getting annoyed with me. Still streaming. Not why. Watch the game, but you know. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out for yet another watch through. Having fun doing them. Hope you guys are having fun watching them. And yeah, got at least one more week, possibly more. I don't know why I say possibly more. I guess my thought process was there if the original analyst back or something. I don't know. Either way, happy to keep doing them. Happy hanging out with